This is actually stuff we can actually talk about on the show. I mean, none of this is like weird,
Of course.
I mean, this is all like actual content that we can actually talk about. People would love to hear about this stuff,
This is what the guys want
you
to
know?
see.
Yeah.
That was
And here, especially because this is a podcast,
wow.
did you know, John Beale, we're actually a podcast on Apple Podcasts,
I heard something about that.
on Spotify. We're actually on Spotify. We're on iHeartRadio, which is like
Now
the
I know I've heard
biggest.
of that.
Oh, that's
They've been
major.
promoting that concert coming up with people from every genre of music.
The iHeartRadio in Las
Yeah.
Vegas. Yeah, they do that like every other month.
Right. Yeah,
I
there's
know.
always a different one coming out,
Yeah, but yeah,
Couple
we're
of-
on Stitcher. We're on Amazon Music. We're on Facebook. This is actually a podcast on Facebook, believe it or not.
I'm on Facebook, actually, believe it or not. I'm on.
You are?
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome, man. We should become Facebook friends.
I'll be sure to do that when I get around to it.
That'd be awesome, man. Yeah, because I'm at like 5,000 friends, so I'm having to like kick people off that are like been naughty,
More friends than me, damn.
So I only keep like actual friends on there now. So yeah, dude, send me a request.
I'll do that. I'll be sure to do that.
Okay. All right.
Who are you again?
I don't know.
The guy up in the upper left there.
Yeah. Let's try this. Okay, here I'm gonna click this button, see what this does. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. Wow. David Scher, thank you, man.
Look at all the people here tonight.
Yeah. How do I do this? There we are.
No, keep the camera off. Camera's off. Camera's on the audience. It's all yours, Johnny Beane.
Whoa. Wow.
Thank you, David Scher.
Night.
Having a rock on Saturday night.
Hey, man, David Scher, thank you, man. Those lights, you guys couldn't see them. Those lights were actually just like pink and purple. Now they're green. Look at that. In real time, any super chats will change the color of those lights. That's the way to help support this channel, support these shows, because this ain't free.
Man.
Maybe it was years ago when you used to watch this show. We've been doing these shows on this channel for like 6 years or maybe 7 years, like a long time. And they used to be
been there that long, so
they used to be shorter. They used to be not as good, but they were free.
SD, standard def.
Now they're not free anymore. So any support is much appreciated. And you guys know how to do it. There's a QR code in the top right-hand side there. You can help out right there. That's something you can click on. It's a lot of fun. We got the super chats. We have channel membership here on Johnny Beane TV, and it is Straturday night here.
Yes, it is.
Not.
It's Straturday.
It's November 27th of 2021. It's 8/19/11, about 11:09 Eastern, where this guy is 8:09 Pacific, where I am Pacific. We have channel members. We have channel memberships here on John Beane TV, here on YouTube. And if you'd like to become a channel member, click that join button below. The 25 thumbs ups. Thank you so much, you guys.
Nice.
Top tier. There's a top tier to the channel membership. Anybody can become a channel member, but the very top, they get their names read at the very start.
The top shelf at the liquor store or the top shelf at the cereal aisle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the top shelf at
The best of the best.
where they keep the really like at Target, really good Star Wars toys are. Those
That's
are on
right.
top.
Yeah. Just out of reach of the little ones, you know.
Yeah. So the top tier of channel members are the executive producers, and they are Dave Ennis, Vinyl Freak 5150, Mike Neese, Music Therapy Laz, Majestic PB and J Cat, Wayno, False Flag, Andy Carson, Michael B, R Habs, The Chad, Lenny Lou and Mary, James Gum, John Moronic, Stephen Franklin, Michael Smith, the Captain, who we will not see tonight. Thomas Santiago, Joe Christian, Jimmy Ray Hawkins, and Steve Carmichael.
Steve Carmichael.
That is the top tier of channel membership here on Johnny Beane TV on YouTube. Now, it's very important I say that because we're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook as well. We're actually live all over, like all over Facebook.
All over the world.
Literally.
Yeah.
We're live all over the world now, which is incredible. You know,
Definitely.
it's amazing.
Who would have thought 20 years ago, you know, be doing shows like this?
Who would have thought 2 years ago?
Who'd have thunk?
It's amazing. So we're live all over Facebook, everywhere. The Van Halen Facebook group, 1974 to forever. Where we're just under 63,000 members. We're live in the EVH Gear Live Facebook group, EVH Gear Live Facebook page, Johnny B, my personal profile. We're live there as well. So if you're one of my 5,000 closest friends, you can watch us on Facebook as well. We're live on Twitter at Johnny Beane. And anyway, we're live in the Johnny Beane Facebook page, where if you'd like to help support over there, we have what's called Facebook Stars, which is a digital gift that helps in the production of these shows. And as you can see, we're getting what are called super chats. And those change the lights. They literally keep the lights on for these programs. And just thank you so much. There's a couple of them I just saw. Actually, there was a super sticker.
David Scher gave us a sorry, sometimes I have misspellings because I have dyslexia. It's all right, David.
That's all good. Fret Level Midnight. Thank you for the 2 permis. And
whatever that is. Pureness.
David Scher. Oh, dude, it's all good, man.
I don't have to apologize.
No apologies. You don't have to apologize on this channel.
Or is it all apologies?
I don't know.
Something like that.
Yeah. So, hey, here we are. John BL.
Johnny Beane.
Thank you so much.
Happy holidays, Johnny.
Happy holidays to you, man.
Did you have a good week? Good Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Get to have a lot to eat and a lot of turkey and whatnot.
Mostly whatnot. I didn't have any turkey. I had the stuffing. Good I basically had a big bowl of just stuffing and then mashed potatoes with turkey.
Are you a vegetarian?
Gravy.
You're not a vegetarian.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not, but I just, the hassle of the turkey and stuff. Sure. I just had a dinner here.
I think last year we had turkey pie. It was like, because it was, we really didn't get out to see everyone and just wanted something simple. So you did, turkey in whatever form. Stuffing is good. All that. That's good stuff. It's quality.
That's my favorite. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
That's good. Good to hear.
Yeah, man.
Got to see family and I got to see family and my fiance's family. We got to hang out and eat lots and we had a good time. So
that's awesome.
That's awesome. Quality stuff.
Quality, not quantity.
I'm big on quality. Yeah, definitely. Quantity. Yeah, it's all right.
If it's good stuff, it's when it comes to Whole Foods 365 brand tea, I'm all about the quantity.
Nice.
It's not, the quality is, well, I like it. I'm good. I'm good.
We went out to breakfast this morning and had a quantity of breakfast items, eggs, bacon, hash browns, toast, French toast, all of it. That's where I'll splurge. I could, Thanksgiving is great and, splurge. I mean, I don't know, splurge, but I'll indulge a little bit. But I love a good breakfast, at a diner or whatever. Good stuff. Shout out to Casey's Diner, Plastow, New Hampshire.
Casey's Diner. Yeah.
So yeah.
Awesome,
Quality.
man. Quality. Speaking of quality, welcome you guys. This is the place you want to be right here. This is Johnny Beane TV on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter. I forget wherever else.
On the moon.
Somewhere else. I actually signed up for a new service today.
Really?
There's an
adult service like a
no.
Oh.
No, that's where I skimp. That's where I get much free stuff as possible. No.
Yeah, we won't go there.
No. No, I signed up for a service. Well, maybe I won't talk about it. Maybe I'll wait until I build it, because it's something I can build up.
You can trust us. It's okay. You can talk to us.
It's well, when we're done. Once we're done here, I'll tell you about it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But hey, let's say hello to there's people next to you on that side.
Oh, that side. I'm looking at it on my left. So
I know left, that's the problem is I can see it over here, but it makes no sense. Yeah.
Let me see who we can say hi to, though. Let's
There's
see who the
people
participants are. Everybody say hi. Tell us where you went for Thanksgiving. Tell us, what's going on this week, what you're doing for the holidays, and what guitars you're playing right now.
Yes. Yeah.
All of the above. Lots of options.
Can't Drive 55. I actually do have an OnlyFans, and you guys can actually sign up for that. I don't know if I actually excuse me, I just burped. Ugh.
Oh, jeez.
Sign up for my OnlyFans. You can watch me burp. That's all I do is burp on there. If that's exciting to you, it's nothing but burps. Janice, I saw that. Thank you so much. Yeah, I have a newsletter, believe it or not.
Wow.
And Janice signed up for it. You're one of the literally few. I only have a few people that are signed up for that. But if you'd like to sign up for my newsletter, go to my Twitter at Johnny Beane on Twitter, and you'll see it right there on the very top in the description. There's a newsletter there you can sign up for.
Takes a little while for anything to get going. It's like your Discord or your Facebook or whatever it is. So I think you'll get some good response with your new endeavor.
I hope so, man. Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I was actually talking to Mike Neese. Is Mike Neese in here? I was actually playing some Grand Theft Auto earlier today. I just did an hour,
Yeah, that's good.
But Mike Neese was in the chat. He was watching, and he was talking to me, and I have a bot set up to where it talks. Like while I'm playing the game, I can't physically look at the chat, of course, while I'm robbing banks and whatever you do in that game.
Yeah.
And so anyway, so I have a bot that actually reads the chat for me, and so I hear it. Right.
That's
and I'm
cool.
able to I'm able to respond, and I'm actually working to get something like that set up for this side of Johnny Beane TV as well. So let's say I can go out and do, IRL real life stuff out and about, and have in my ears, have the chat reading to me, I think, who was it that Music Therapy Laz he's like, Johnny, you should get some earphones so you can actually hear, that type of thing.
Sure.
Hey Laz, there you are. And so
Pascal's out there too.
Hey, Pascal, dude. I checked my PO box today. I didn't see anything in there today. Maybe next time. Maybe
from France, right? He's
maybe Monday from France. Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, from France. What was I doing? Oh, I was gonna give you guys my OnlyFans, but there's nothing there yet. I don't have anything set up. I just have an account. And the thing is, it doesn't have to be that. I mean, it can be anything.
Right.
Let's see, sign in. I'll sign. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'll give you guys the link if you guys want it. You guys can follow me there. I mean, if anything, it doesn't help.
Do like exclusive news stories, like what's going on with Ned and stuff like that?
Right.
Good.
Right. Okay, here you go. Follow me, you guys. I'll put it in the chat here. Again, I don't have. There's no content there yet. but they're at any time. There you go. If you want to follow me, actually, I'll actually put this in my. I actually do have a link in bio type of thing that I use.
Put it on your new what do you call it? What are those things called?
Oh, the QR code.
QR codes. Yeah,
I could do that.
yeah. Come on.
I could do that as well. But yeah, feel free if you want to be one of the first to follow me. Literally, I have no followers there. Follow me at OnlyFans. There's the link over there, and it's just it's going to be more exclusive content.
Well,
But I do have a channel membership here on YouTube, so that comes first. The channel membership here on YouTube itself, that's where all the real exclusive stuff is back there. And then I mean it's just there's just so much.
wow, exclusive, good stuff. Ned's OnlyFans is
There you
all
go.
the wild content. Yeah, right. Ned has done some wild things. If you've been watching the show long enough, Ned is quality entertainment right there.
Yes. Yeah, man. Yeah. So wait, so who do we have? We got 72. We got 72 people watching this, man. That's amazing.
Let's see who's participating tonight.
Yeah.
Alice Martinez, hey. Hey, Andy Carson, Biggles, Mr. Bigglesworth. Black Salami, Can't Drive 55, David Ennis, the legendary David Ennis, Fret Level Midnight, Janice Lala, Jeff T, John Moronic, Leo, Safko, Magic Man, Mike Rogers, Music Therapy Laz, hey Laz, Pascal, welcome from France, R2, R3, shout out, Randy Price, Knows All, Rules All, whatever, something like that. Thrash Metal and Fun Riff. Tim Thomas shares a birthday with me. And Vistalite 1972, quality drums, good stuff. I keep saying quality because of our old friend quality stuff there.
That's cool.
And there's others. Johnny, I don't know if you have other people you want to shout out to and welcome.
I would love to give a shout out to Leo Safko, to Austin Lamford, to Black Salami, to Mike Rogers, to Jeff T, to Andy Carson. By the way, Andy Carson, thank you so much, man. You bought me like 5 coffees the other day, right?
Wow.
And I just want to say thank you so much for that.
Send me a coffee.
Yeah, thank you so much. There's a QR code right up there if you'd like to buy me
coffee.
It's
late over here.
Well, hey, what I was just saying though, before we went live, I said to John Beale, I'm like, dude, if you have any links you want to share, if you have anything you want to,
yeah, I'll get on that once I have a
promote.
Once some other,
here it is.
There's a lot of good stuff out there.
Thank you, Alice Martinez.
Right. So yeah, what's going on in the news this week?
Lot of stuff. Lot of stuff.
What have you been following?
Well, here's we can start with this. This is something we covered Tuesday, and then we kind of covered some of it last night on the Van Halen show as well. But we'll cover it here.
Sure.
As well, we got the Grammy Awards coming up.
That's right.
Grammy nominations, and for Best Rock Song, you have "Distance" by Mammoth WVH.
Man, that's that would be my choice on that best rock song.
To tell you the truth, that's the only one I've heard out of this list.
But I listen to rock radio around here, and I mean, maybe the Paul McCartney song, and maybe what is it, Foo Fighters?
Mm-hmm.
But Distance. As soon as it came out, I was surprised to hear it on the classic rock stations and on some of the new rock stations and all that. So I mean, I think that one at least. I don't know about I don't know who Weezer. Okay, Kings of Leon. Those guys are on like the new rock stations. Weezer, Kings of Leon. I think we got the new Foo Fighters and maybe a couple of plays of the new Paul McCartney, but Distance was on for a good month. I mean, you could hear it every day, just tuning in at random times. So, I mean, I don't know if you listen to like regular FM radio, but even I'm as far as I know, it's been on a lot of the streaming stuff too. So, what do you usually listen to? You listen to regular radio or streaming?
I generally listen if I listen to. So you mean like if I'm in the car, right?
Right.
Do most of us listen to the radio in the car?
Yeah.
Mostly, right?
Like
I
Sirius
gen-
XM or whatever the other,
I
stuff
wish I
is.
had that. I don't. If I had that, it would just be on Howard Stern 24/7. If I had that, I generally I have an iPod. I have an iPod Classic that
Mhm.
has like all my music from the past 15, 16 years or whatever.
I need to do that.
It's in the car. Yeah. So that's what I generally I listen to music. Lately, I've been listening to do you remember an artist named Natalie Imbruglia?
Sure.
She
Sounds
had that
familiar. I can't name any singles or anything, but I definitely recognize the name.
in the chat. Do you guys remember Natalie Imbruglia?
Late '90s maybe or,
Yeah,
sometime through the
late
'90s.
night. She had one song everybody knows. Anyway, I have a couple of her albums on my iPod, and I've been listening to that the past uh couple few. There we go. Can't Drive 55. You got it. Yeah, she has a song called Torn, which was huge,
I'm sure I'd
huge.
recognize it, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, yeah. So I've been listening to her a bunch. And it's stuff that I've heard for I mean I've had the albums for 20 years,
Right.
but I haven't listened to them in years and years and years. So it's cool to listen back to something you haven't heard in a long time, you know.
Reminds me of, like, I mean, there was a lot of the whole, Alanis Morissette and that kinda stuff that came out or even, Gwen Stefani and her what was her band?
Jambia.
I can't even think of it off the top of my head. Someone will say it. I really can't. But, there was a lot of, like, Hole and all that stuff that was, the late '90s into the 2000s that, it was like, women power. It was all the Lilith Fair and all that. I mean, but there was a lot of good stuff there too. I mean,
Yeah.
when I was working shows back then, I mean, that was, a good, almost 50% of the, of the acts were, uh, you know, all that stuff.
Yeah, well that's what was big.
Definitely.
That was what was the top. I remember when
Cranberries.
I was at the rehearsal studio always trying out singers, and I remember people would tell me you got to get a female lead singer. That's what's totally happening right now with No Doubt and
No doubt. Thank you.
with yeah. Actually, I heard of No Doubt before they before that first record came out because I was working with a singer who actually went to high school with them.
Oh, wow.
And she was telling me, she's like, Johnny, there's this band called No Doubt. They have a record that's about to come out and it's going to be huge. And then what was the single? Spiderwebs?
I don't know if that
I think
I'm Just a Girl was that the first one?
what one of those, yeah.
That was the
Yeah,
first one that
anyway.
comes to mind anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
That was No Doubt, right? I hope.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, cool stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I used to listen to all that stuff. And I have a lot of it in this iPod, you know, because it's one of those things where you have the Apple account or the iTunes account, and you only had it on like 3 computers ago.
Right, yeah.
So I can't update the thing. It's like
iTunes,
everything
yeah.
that's in there is stuck in there, and I
iTunes
can't.
doesn't exist anymore. It's like,
Well, then
Apple Music, and then it's,
that's another problem.
yeah,
I can't even, all my music is stuck in this one little iPod, and it's like
right.
thousands and thousands of songs and thousands of Phil Hendry episodes too. My buddy.
Yeah, that's right. Remember you're a fan of that guy. I used to a lot of AM, or just talk radio back in the day. Used to like that. When I was in, driving for a living, basically, for Dish Network or for, delivery and that kind of stuff, it was, in the car for hours. So yeah, talk radio was definitely my best friend.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's actually what I mostly listen to is talk radio. KGO out here, which is the ABC station,
Mhm.
KFI, which is the LA Hollywood Orange County station. That's probably my main station is KFI. I get it mostly at night because it comes in clear outside, when I'm driving at night. So
So when do you listen to music? What's your, is there like on a daily basis? Do you get to listen to a few hours of music?
It's mostly if I'm driving.
All right.
Like when I
Yeah.
drive up to the East Bay, up to Walnut Creek, which is generally on Mondays and Thursdays, it's an hour and a half drive up, hour and a half drive back, and then
Yeah,
throughout
there
the
you go.
day
That's a good.
there,
Yeah.
So yeah, I listen to a lot of different stuff, different things.
Well, anyway, back to Wolfgang. I think as far as new rock, that's the most exposure I've heard from someone, you know, like him. Unless it's an established band like the Foo Fighters who's still putting out great music, or
Mm-hmm.
U2 or Paul McCartney or something like that. But as far as something that has just come on, that we've you know just found out, or that we've always known about Wolfgang, but he's just now releasing his own solo stuff. As far as new
Mm-hmm.
rock, that's what I've been. I've listened to his whole album, and it was every track was there was quality throughout it.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Yeah,
think
I've got it. I have it on vinyl. I have an autographed copy of
I
vinyl.
was looking for it on vinyl.
Thank you
Yeah,
to Laz. Music Therapy Laz got me one for I think my birthday or something. 29 again.
that's it.
And thank you so much. Charlius, where's the crew? Michael Smith can't make it. John Bill was saying he doesn't think Neanderthal going to be here.
Paul said he may. Paul might. He doesn't know. Paul. We haven't heard from Paul, but he said he doesn't know if he's going to make it. Jay will probably be here, and Caleb will probably jump in. And Caleb was in the chat. Nerd Halen was in the chat, so I mean he's out there. We got stuff to talk about, so we're just getting started.
Yeah, come on.
What do you want us to talk about?
Yeah,
no doubt.
Give us some questions in the chat. Give us some questions.
Was it, somebody was asking me. Local crew, yeah, I did local crew for, or music live production for a good 10 years. I did back in the mid 90s, mid 2000s. So that was a lot of fun, a lot of back-breaking work, but I got to meet a lot of national acts, a lot of I got to hold BB King's Lucille. I got to mix for Godsmack and 10 years after, and a number of people. Got to mix monitors.
Awesome.
Mostly I did monitors, and I did a lot of lighting and stuff like that. Spotlights. That was my spotlight. And I heard that a few times, yeah. When Slayer came to town, we got kicked off because one of the guys on the spotlight crew was falling asleep or whatever. I don't know how he just didn't know what he was doing. So the lighting director for Slayer kicked us all off. He's like, "Get off! I'll just use the the still lights, the Lecos or whatever."
Oh my gosh.
I remember that one, but
that's crazy.
I'll tell some. I'll think of some stories, and I'll let you hear those later.
Right on.
Good stuff, yeah. And Johnny, Johnny's got his touring history and his who was it? Your band and
yeah.
I can't think of your producer.
There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that and more.
Definitely.
Which it's awesome. I was just kind of thinking about that. Because for years, you have a website, you have a bio, and if you're lucky, you can get people to go over to it and read whatever. But it's cool that these days we have an outlet where we can go live and do these shows and talk about that stuff.
Yeah, nowadays it's just telling the stories. Like, Desmond Child, I'm sorry I couldn't think of it, but I mean, the people that you've run across throughout the years, and like I said, Johnny was on the musician side. I was always on like the technical side, but I got to have a lot of fun out there with a lot of really cool, famous, national musicians, big, small, whatever it was, But yeah. And we like to tell our stories of from the road or from the club, whatever it was. Definitely.
Yeah, and it's fun. It's awesome to be able to tell stories. Sorry, I'm signing into my OnlyFans so I can add it to my link tree if anybody does want to
John Moronic. Any more news on Roth? I don't know. What's the news on Roth? I saw him with Julian Lennon.
Right.
Cool. And he's touring, and he's doing some show. Well, he's got his retirement shows, but he's also said, I don't know where I saw it, maybe on the news desk or something, that don't hold too much with that retirement. He's it might be a publicity stunt. I think he's even he's hinting at, he's not really retiring, but it's not official. So officially he's retiring next year, early next year. So we'll see what happens with that.
Retiring from music,
retiring
from live performance,
right?
Maybe.
I don't see that happening.
Well, I mean,
when the opportunity comes up, he'll be happy to jump on the stage with anybody. I mean, not anybody, but the for the right gig or for the right,
Yeah, but didn't he say in his announcement that the doctor said that he really shouldn't be on stage anymore?
It was doctor advised. I did hear a little bit about that.
He said that, yeah.
Well, maybe he's following through, but what a career anyway. I wish I could go out and see his retirement shows. Got to see him a few times live. Solo. The David Lee Roth. I never saw him with Van Halen.
You didn't?
I didn't. No, I didn't see the recent tours. I didn't.
Oh my gosh!
But I saw him in the '90s. I saw him in. I worked. Like I was saying, he came to our club a few times and got to work with him. The Sam and Dave show, whatever. Sammy and him.
You worked one of those?
Yeah.
Oh,
it was cool. Yeah, I did spotlights for Dave and for Sam. Yeah, it was fun, man. But no, I didn't see the 2007, 2008, 2012, 2015. I didn't. Between at least in the 2000 up to 2012, I was kind of like, it wasn't my top band anymore. It was, I kind of lost interest in Van Halen for a while, and
dude, don't.
I know. It's quite...
Well, okay. The truth is, I mean, I can't admit that myself. Although I can say,
is this exclusive? I don't know. Maybe
Well, let me just say that there was a time. Actually, I did say this last night. I picked up the guitar because, if anybody that's been watching these shows, I picked up the guitar because of Marty McFly. That's really the main reason.
Marty.
And and then because of Van Halen, Van Hagar, Live Without a Net.
Yeah,
of course you want to be Eddie Van Halen.
At least that I watched that probably at least a few times a year, every year.
I watched it every day,
even if I wasn't a big,
I know every. Hey, here's a challenge for the chat. See that phone number right there? 415-952-3263. Feel free to text us screenshots from Live Without a Net.
I got John them all anyway.
Oh, okay.
We'll tell you what song it is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and we'll tell you what song it is. So text those, or if you want to show us a screenshot. But I used to be able to I could tell you I could pause the VHS and tell you, oh, that's this,
sure,
that's this.
I mean, I think basically we've memorized every cut, every camera angle, everything. Seeing it at least 300 times, maybe, or more. I don't know, over the course of 30 years. It's been that long. I think I got my first VHS of it in 91 when I remember when I got tickets for
91.
That I don't know if maybe that was 91
gosh.
would have been hey,
I got it in 80s
I didn't no actually no, I'm sorry. The first time I saw Live Without a Net was in 8th grade. My music appreciation teacher, and this is what sparked everything. My music appreciation.
When did that VHS come out?
Mr. Renault. That would have been 87, 88. Mr. Renault played it was music appreciation, and he'd played music concert videos. He played Queen, he did Chicago, he did U2, all like and then he played Live Without a Net over like 3 days because class was only 40 minutes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the first time I saw it, and that was what sparked everything for every idea of Van Halen. It sparked, before that it was the Monkees, it was the Beatles, it was the Beach Boys. That was what my parents listened to. But Mr. Renault, I shouldn't have said 91 because that was the first time I purchased it. I think I probably rented it a few times after that. But what was it, 87 when it came out?
I'm trying to see. It was released November 24th, 1986.
Oh, okay. They filmed it on August 27th.
It was recorded August 27th, 86, New Haven, Connecticut. Released November 24th, 86.
Wow. That's a quick turnaround, man. To edit and mix that whole thing in
that's really quick.
4 months,
August,
5
September,
months?
October. No. That's
August,
3 months.
September, October, no, yeah.
That's 3. That's
All right,
that's less than 3 months. Because
one more time, what's the date? November what?
24th.
That was just 3 days ago. So we're on the anniversary. Not only we're on the anniversary of Live Without a Net. Thank you. We knew all, but we were planning all this. So this is
April Fools.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
wait, John Biel,
I dropped the ball on that one. Of course, it's our but by far the best concert video ever created, filmed live in New Haven, Connecticut, August 27th, 1986. 5150 tour. Al, Sam, Johnny, Eddie, and Michael. Good stuff.
Yeah.
So Mr. Renault's class and music appreciation. I remember just watch. It hooked me right away. Starting obviously, with One Way to Rock, and it was. There you go. New Haven, Connecticut.
That's right. Although, so I was going to say, I bought this literally like right when it came out. So it's a huge part of learning how to do all the stuff that Eddie did. But okay, so from there, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, for a lot of years, actually, I wanted to be Eddie Van Halen. And then I started getting into other things. And then I started playing different style guitars, like the Telly and the Strats and non-Floyd Rose type stuff. Yeah, I stumbled onto Andy Summers, and that totally changed everything for me. And I'm very, very grateful for that, because it's, I mean, just as a musician, as somebody who likes to create stuff, it helps if you're into a lot of different stuff. If you're totally into one thing, you kind of become a copy of that. And that's, when I was a kid, of course. Now the last thing I want to do is be a copy of anybody. I want to do something original, whatever that is, however and whatever.
Makes sense, definitely. I mean, I think that's the way any.
But that's just how I am.
Well, I think if the first time, when you're learning guitar, you want to play everybody else's music, but then you start noodling around and I that's something I've never heard of, and I just played this riff, and it's the gem of it's the the little spark of a song. So I mean, not that I would I've even just garage bands or little songs that I've come up with that are starts with just a little noodling around, as Ned would say. As Ed would say. I'm all over the place. But Live Without a Net anniversary, man. What 35 years now? November 24th, 35 years on Wednesday.
That's insane.
I hope I'm doing my math right there, but
that sounds like a little too many years, but it's probably
well, 30 years would have been 91, and 86 would have been 35. I got the Laserdisc. You want to see the Laserdisc?
Sure. Is there bonus stuff on the Laserdisc?
No. Well, there's bonus stuff on the DVD, as you well know. Easter eggs.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing spectacular, but
nothing bonus on there. Because I remember the laser discs used to have like bonus stuff. Like I remember the version of like Superman laser disc had like the trailer on it, which of course you didn't
I've never watched this Laserdisc because I don't have a Laserdisc player. I had one and I got rid of it the last time I moved, and I got this, in the last 4 or 5 years. I don't think it's got anything bonus. If it did, it would have been on the DVD, I'm sure. But
Yeah. Hey, Cameron Brown.
someday I'll watch this. Let's see. Let's check out the disc itself. Oh, it's backwards. I'm gonna rip the little liner thing here. Let's see. There you go. Look at that. That's what high quality video was back in the day. Live with that on that Japanese release. Yes, up. I hope I don't blind anyone here. Two sides. It's like the size of a record album. But it was,
oh my goodness,
high quality for the 80s and 90s. If I can put it back correctly.
It was high quality. I know. And I remember in 1997, after the Star Wars special editions hit the theaters.
Mm-hmm. I remember that. I have those laser discs. I do have those laser discs.
I went and I bought those. I bought the laser discs because that was the only way you could get the widescreen.
That's right.
Versions of those, and so I have them. I've never played them because I've never had a laserdisc player.
I'll have to grab those later. Yeah, I do have those just in the other room. I'll get them.
I have them in a box or somewhere.
And I did watch those on laserdisc player. But the first, I think the first Star Wars DVD was 2004, and that was like so much better. Like the quality was a lot better. But then again, it wasn't the original movie, so it was the newly edited 97 version.
Yeah. No, the only way you could watch the original movie. Actually, exactly. I grew up on the original movie because I had it on I had Star Wars. Star Wars was originally. See, you guys, if you're brand new here, we talk about all different stuff. We'll bounce from music to movies to, oh, what do you like? Pizza? Oh yeah, I like tacos.
Yeah,
we'll bounce to food, like whatever it is. We have a great time. But no, in 82, Star Wars was released on I guess home video, and I had it almost called CED. I believe.
Oh, yeah. So like was it Selectavision or something like that, or like the RCA? Or I remember you talking about this. It was like a precursor to Laserdisc, and
yeah,
I don't know if it was like the vinyl with grooves, because it was actually like there was one early video disc format that had
it was
almost a vinyl with grooves and everything like that, and it read it into a video signal.
It was this I had Star Wars on this. When I
CED, okay.
When I was a kid, CED. Here's actually, I had that as well. I rented that, Close Encounters.
Wow.
But yeah, it was basically you had two of them. Generally, you had two of them because you had to play them front to back. And the movies, like you would actually take the thing, you would load it into the player and take out the shell, the case,
the caddy,
and you would leave the record or whatever that is in the machine. And you would play it, and then it would it was almost like the 8-track of players, where it would play a side and then it would stop. So
you could probably only fit a half hour on each side of the disc, basically, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So you'd watch once.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So that's how I used to watch Star Wars. I mean, everything back up until we got the VHS in 86, 85.
Yeah, we started with VHS, I think like 84. My dad got a camcorder, a VHS camcorder, 84, 85. The same one Marty McFly had. I think his was a Zenith and Marty's was like an RCA, but it was the same exact camera.
Really?
It is conductive vinyl platters. Let me see how it works, because I think it was actually like a vinyl record with a stylus. Conductive vinyl platters that are
you're reading it?
Yeah,
there you go.
Some of the early video. I don't know if this one was actually like vinyl with a stylus, but that might have been a different.
I mean, you never saw the disc. You could
Right.
never see it because you would put the thing into the player and you would take out the shell and then it would play it. And then you have to take it and put it back in, take it out, flip it over.
That's what it's the capacitive stylus pickup system, which gives the CED its name, can be contrasted with the technology of conventional phonograph, etc., etc.
I
Yeah, so
still
that's really
have. I still have Star Wars and Empire, and
Wow.
I kept I had to like I gave away or threw out like I had a whole stack of them. But the ones I kept were Star Wars, Empire, and Charlie Chaplin's Modern Times. That's the one
Wow.
that I kept, and I still have it. It's in the garage. I can grab it if you want to see it. But I kept them. I can't play them, but I kept them, and I still have them because those are my favorite movies I watched when I was 8 years old.
Wow.
You
Yeah,
know?
back in the day when you couldn't get it, nowadays you can get anything that's in the theaters, you can get it the same day pretty much. But I mean, I think what did you say? 82 was the first time they released Star Wars on video, probably.
Yes. Yeah, it was
So, I
82.
mean, and the movie came out in 77, so, what, 5 years before you could watch it on video, and then Empire Strikes Back years later. If that was
Right.
82, Empire was probably 83 or 84.
Actually, I think
Maybe they released a couple of them.
I think they released Star Wars and Empire at the same time,
Probably.
and then Jedi was released on VHS in 86.
Wow.
I remember that. See, all those big movies, I remember Back to the Future on VHS, watched it every day. Return of the Jedi on VHS, like all those big movies when they came out on VHS and they were $89.
Yeah, that's the way
You
it
know,
was. You couldn't
suggested
just walk
retail.
into Walmart and get a VHS of Star Wars or something. You had to buy it like at the whatever it was, like the rent through price, I think they called it. I used to work at a video store, and
Oh
I would
man.
whenever a new video came out, there would be, I saw, they were ordering videos and it would be like $85 for, per cassette, because there wasn't like the market like it is today where you can get anything for $10 on Blu-ray or whatever. But back then it was like, yeah, you had to either just go out and rent it as many times as you wanted, or you had to pay $100 for it, basically.
Here we go. It was like this. Oh man, I can't even. Well, let me make sure this isn't Okay, here I'll show this really quickly. I mean, and then of course, I think we all went to Blockbuster.
There it is. Yep.
So we all went to Blockbuster. Hey, Jay.
Jay hit it.
Jay.
Welcome.
Good evening.
It's the old school video hour.
Sorry, I'm late.
Sorry.
Something came up, so
wow.
I was
I hope you took care of it.
Oh, I took care of it all right.
Good.
Wow. So
is
yeah,
that
this
like an actual 80s, video VHS.
Let's try to make out one of the.
I think I see a Blu-ray on the bottom shelf there. Right. No, all the way down at the bottom on the left. That looks like a Blu-ray, maybe. I don't know, Johnny. What are you looking at?
It might be. That might be the bottom right.
I don't know. I'm hoping this ain't.
It's probably Blockbuster in 2011.
No, this ain't Blockbuster. This is some other type of place. But it says foreign films.
Either way.
What's the other one?
Films.
The other one says.
I see Chasing Amy up there. Chasing Amy.
Language Academy Award winners is
Yeah.
that one.
I think that's like Borders Books or something like that.
Right there. But no, what I was going to say is the very tail end of the VHS when you would go out and rent a movie. For me anyway, it was always Blockbuster. You had your little card, you would go and then you would try to get, whatever the latest one is. And then now you mix that in with I would rent video games as well. I would rent Nintendo games.
What,
and
64?
Yeah.
Or no,
64.
What was Wii or something?
Nintendo 64 is what I had.
What is that over there, up there? Boys in the Hood or something? Or with the Kid and Play up there? Right above John. Well, you just cut it off. Right above, right above Johnny's. That Kid and Play, it looks like. And then that you get, I don't know what that is with the.
Actually, these are all foreign movies. So
oh, okay. All right, foreign.
None of those are.
But anyway, reminiscing.
There we go. But you said you worked in one of these places.
I worked at Video City, Haverhill, Massachusetts, back in the mid '90s. My go-to, in store when you would put something up on the TV, it was always Breakfast Club, or I would do like some kind of one. John Hughes films was always, that was what I would put up, or either that, or I'd put up a concert film. I'd put up The Who in Toronto. The Police had like a video collection that I'd put up.
The Cops?
No, the band, The Police.
They had the Synchronicity concert.
Something. No, but it was the music videos. It was all the music, like
the videos,
or the live one. Or the TV performances, whatever it was. Yeah,
I worked at Captain Video in 1995.
That's 94,
94 and 95, and
Captain.
It's the the whole thing from Friday. You got fired on your day off. I got fired on my day off when I worked at Captain Video. They get. Did you work? I'm sure you worked the register, right? When you worked at the video store. So they had an option. If if let's just say a friend came in to rent a movie, obviously we weren't supposed to do it. Instead of charging them whatever the hell the price, you just zero out the price, right?
Sure. Oh yeah.
So my singer at the time, Matt, he would come in like on a Friday or Saturday night, usually a Saturday night or whatever, and just bring up a stack of videos, right? Stack, 8 movies at a time or whatever. Zero out, zero out, zero out, zero out. So anyway, one Saturday,
Straturday,
whatever it was, the Saturday or Sunday, whatever the hell day it was. I'm laying in bed, slept late, got a phone call. I don't know what the hell time it was. 11, 12, whatever the hell. And it's my the owner, not even my boss. It's the owner of the company. Yeah, Jason, we're looking through our the numbers, whatever the hell, the books, and you've given, what did he say? You've rented over $1,600 worth of free rentals. I was
zero.
I was like, oh really? like acting surprised, And he's like, yeah, I don't know if we're gonna press charges, but you're fired. You don't work here anymore. What? And I was like, what it was, like I said, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So here was the thing though. They couldn't like do anything because Johnny doesn't like this story, I guess.
He never worked at a video store. He wasn't as privileged.
Everybody's like member or ID number to get into the system, to ring people up. It was their phone number. And everybody's phone number was behind the counter, behind a cab or a door or whatever.
Yeah.
To the stereo. It was on like the door, the inside of the door. Everybody's phone number was there. So even if they brought me to court or something, then I'm like, well, everybody has access to my number. So, hey, it can't be me.
There you go. Yeah.
Wasn't me. Yep.
Definitely. I remember I would just I would look at the videos that most of the, if my friends came in, that would be the videos that nobody cared about. 2,200 or whatever, is 200 Motels from Frank Zappa, one of my friends. Rad, Star Wars, the movies that nobody cared about in the mid '90s. The ones that nobody had rented in 4 or 5 months. Just take it,
Yeah, same thing. This my
because the inventory was nowhere near like it would be today. It was just like
Yeah, he would do the same thing. He would rent like not the mainstream movies. He was one of those guys like, oh, this is from some blah blah blah. I'm like, dude. That thing, look at the dust on it,
Yeah, definitely.
And we had our adult video section.
Yeah,
it was in the back around the corner, and it had
a lot of those left the building and never came back. not from me, but from giving them to friends or whoever, But
no, because whenever they'd stack the returns on the counter, they'd always put the adult movies in a separate thing. Oh, whenever I'd see a couple in there, hey, I'll return them.
We had poker chips. Like you'd go into the back room, you'd take out a poker, so you weren't like walking around with
a poker
the
chip,
case.
huh? Pretty good.
So you give, with a number on it, you give that to the front desk, and then find the inventory number and give them the video. Yeah, a lot of creepy people came in. You
like yourself?
No, not me.
Somebody, Gary Bucknoff says with the black curtain, dude. Captain Video had the Old West doors, the saloon doors, the swing open doors.
Yeah, we had those. We had the same thing. Yep. Exactly. Yep. into the adult section. Nobody got the Clerks reference. I lived Clerks for a couple of years. Jay looks like Randall, but I worked in that exact same time. And what was it? This job would be great if it weren't for the customers.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun.
What the hell? What was one of the big movies when
Navy SEALs.
When I was there, like Tommy Boy.
It was Ace Ventura. That's what I remember.
No, that was before that, right?
I think I left there in '95 because I went away to New Haven. I went to college. Went away to college. So, whatever came out up to '95, there was what was like Basic Instinct. Those were like oh man, there was some fun good movies that came out in that era.
Look at that, year and a half in the life of Metallica, right there.
What kind of order is that? Oh, M. I guess Metallica, M. Yeah, there you go. Mighty Ducks, Zoolander.
Oh, Braveheart came out when I worked there. I think it was like three VHS tapes.
Yep. Right? I remember that, yeah.
And did you have the big cutout, the big cardboard cutout of Mel Gibson for that?
We probably did. I don't know.
Dude, my brother actually worked there with me for like a month while he was home from college, And what he did is he went behind, he cut out Mel Gibson's face of the huge cardboard display.
Is this the one with like the makeup and everything, like the Braveheart?
Yeah, Mel Gibson's face on it. And he'd stand behind it, right, with his face in it. And it was kind of like, you'd walk in and, right before you like turn the corner, it was there, right? Mm-hmm. So he would stand behind it and just go, hey, this one lady almost had a heart attack, man. I was like,
my goodness,
dude, you can't, I think he got in trouble for it too, because of course somebody complained,
Yeah.
Hey.
I remember I told you about that Police VHS. I would play that, and I remember somebody complaining because I would crank up the stereo, and if I put a concert movie on, you crank it up and make it like, like a record store or something. But you'd always get the old lady who came in and she'd be like, "That's way too loud,"
Yeah,
exactly.
The first Bush record, right? That one song. What's the one with the lyric towards the end of the song?
Breathe in, breathe out.
No, shit. What the hell song? There's sex in the part where there's sex in your violence, whatever that line is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he repeats it, right? So I had
that.
I had that song on one night in there on the CD player, and that part came on, and some woman complained to the manager, and that reason we were only allowed to play instrumental or approved music.
Oh God, yeah.
From that moment on, I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah.
God.
We had tanning beds. That was the other the side thing, tanning beds, and I got in trouble for not washing down the tanning beds because it wasn't. You think I'm gonna go in there after some dude's in there laying down? No. She's like, did you wash the tanning bed after that?
Did you lie about it?
I'm sorry, I forgot. Or I lied about it. I don't remember. I was going away, so I had given him my notice at the time anyway. So
no, I didn't wash it. I'm leaving anyway. Why the hell would I wash it?
Exactly. Yeah, that was where they made the extra money. People would just come in. I got to do. You had to only limit them to 10 minutes on their first time, and then you had to go up to 30 minutes was the tops. You can't do any more than 30
tanning
minutes.
bed at a video store.
Oh God, what else did we have? I think. Well, we did repairs and stuff like that, but that was the extra side business that they did.
Repairs on what?
Repairs on VCRs and stuff like that. Sorry. Man,
video store, tanning, video store, and repairs.
I mean, this is the early 90s. I think that was a thing. I don't know. Was it that odd? I don't know. Maybe it was. I didn't know.
I only worked there for a year and a half. Oh, there you go, Jeannie. Thank you. She'd know. But so many stupid things happened while I worked there. I remember this one night, me and what the hell was this dude's name? Oh crap, I forget what his name was. But we were closing one night, right? We closed at midnight. And at the end, obviously, the end of each shift, right? You count the drawer, you bring all the money back to the
safe or
office,
whatever it was, yeah.
And you put it in the safe or whatever, right? So for some stupid reason, I don't know why, But this one night, we were stupid. We were just doing dumb stuff, right? Because nobody was in there, whatever. And this dude walks over to the safe, right? And he's like, he either said, "How much does this thing weigh?" Or he said something like, "Is this thing bolted down?" I forget what it was, right?
Can I take this out the front door? Is that all right?
It wasn't like a massive safe, right? It wasn't one of those things
We
you
had
see in
one
the movies where they got the stethoscope hooked up in their
right.
You know,
you drop it in the mail slot. You drop like your night's stuff in a mail slot. And then you turn a thing, and it would like just drop it into the bottom. And it was like whatever.
No, well, this was in Captain Video. Like this was in the
that's what we had
in the office, right? So anyway, so he bends down and says one of those two things, and lifts this thing up, right? Well, those things are connected to like the police department. Oh. It had a wire or a cable hanging underneath, dude. We thought we were going to jail. Freaking, we were just like, he put it down, and we were like, oh my god. We're like, should we call the cops and tell them we just did this? I'm like, I don't know. Should we? We literally went out and just sat.
Sorry, it was an accident
in the front area of
you guys worked
for
there
like 15, 20 minutes, thinking if they show up, we'll just tell them that we're stupid and what happened. But dude, the moment
you were cleaning
up and I saw
something fell behind
that thing, and I was like, oh no, jail.
Wow.
Oh man, I thought you were gonna say he lifted it up and he like broke his back or something.
Oh, no.
Oh
man,
we used to get the screener cassettes, which was like the promoting the movie. It would be like a free copy of the movie, and they always said take any of the screeners that you want, because you'd get screeners of all the new movies that came out. And this was before they would even come in as like a general like a month or so before. And one of the just before I went away to New Haven to go for sound recording, the guy that I was working for at a studio, a Sandra Bullock movie, I can't remember the name of it, but he did the music for it. I wish I could remember it, but
Miss Congeniality or something.
But so I got him like the screener copy of it. I'm like, here, make sure you have this too.
Bus.
It was before that. It was before Speed. It was before it was, and it had what was it? Sandra Bullock and some old guy that he was like Gordon. I can't think of his name.
Well, no, it might be in the picture. Let's look. Let's see if it's.
It probably is. What was Sandra Bullock's first movie? Somebody in the chat knows. I'll have to look it up.
28 Days.
No.
What were the biggest?
No, that was like one of her later movies.
What were we used to zero out people's late fees most of the time.
Because we had to call them. We had to call every day. If you're working the first shift, you had to call all the people who had like past 30 days of late or something. Like you had to just call, leave a message every day.
Hi, you still have big jugs creamed with something?
It was just like Clerks. You would be saying that over the phone to someone, leaving a message. Yeah, this is the copy. This is the video you had.
No, if it was an adult movie, I think we just had to say something. You have a movie that's overdue.
Yeah, maybe.
Or a video. But if it was like a normal title.
What the heck was it?
Hope Floats.
I don't think it was that one, but I'll find it. Give me a minute. I'll find it.
Well, whatever it was.
9.
Ah, shit. I gotta find like the list of her movies.
Hey, isn't that a Sandra Bullock movie right there on the bottom right? The one that's facing, isn't that like Varsity, whatever the hell that football movie is, where she's like,
oh yeah.
Is that it?
No, what the heck? Give me a second.
John Biel.
Here we go. Menu. Filmography. That's it. That's what I want.
Pornography. Oh, never mind.
Prince of Egypt. No. List.
Hangman.
No, it's not giving me the whole list. Give me a second.
Blindside. Varsity Blues.
Film. Hold on. Shit. It's not really that important, but I will find it. Here we go.
I love Homer Simpson.
Hangman. Fool and His Money. Was that Fool and His Money? I think that's what it. 90.
After all this time, you
maybe Thing Called Love.
All right, so it was one of those movies.
Speed, yeah, it was one of her first few movies. Anyway, the guy the studio that I was working at, Pine Island Sound, he did the whole soundtrack for it, EJ, and so and he never had a copy of the video. Like it was a low budget movie, so he never.
They couldn't even afford to send it.
Here you go. Here you go. Here's the screener, so now you can say, this is the movie I did the sound for. Anyway, let's move on. What's going on?
Is that Cliffhanger over there? No. Is
I
it?
know there's some great. Look at all the. That's got to be somebody's like private VHS collection or something. Little Nikita, Predator.
No, it's a
Rain Man.
store.
Is
It's
it?
a store. It's got all the
Harry Met
stickers. Yeah.
Sally. I mean, that's
Although
like
there
my
are
era.
people that have man caves in their basements where they recreate like little like shops. Yeah.
Nowadays you can get VHS, stuff like that on eBay for probably $3 a piece or something.
Oh yeah, you can go to Amoeba Music in Berkeley and get
Roger Rabbit, Willow, Young Guy.
You can get these things for nothing now.
Yeah. Man.
Stock up now because you know what happens.
I recognize every one of the I would walk by these shelves all day long, so it would be like, Blind Date with Bruce Willis.
Oh, dude, the way it was with us, it was
Crocodile Dundee.
It was the box, the actual movie box or whatever, and then behind it was like the plastic cases with the actual, so you could put like 3 or 4.
That was the new releases.
Hello?
Yeah.
Only the new releases had like the box and then the cassette.
Hi, this is Fred Level Midnight. I have a quick question.
Yes.
There you go.
And a statement. Hangman is the first movie Sandra Bullock ever did. John BL, you are blind and you're bad at reading the chat. Even though I like you,
I'm not looking at the chat.
Also, I would like the link to your VH documentary I've been asking for weeks, or I would like you to tell me, no, I'm not going to give you the VH documentary. One or the other. Thank you.
Yes, I will get that to you. Man, is he angry? Damn.
Rightfully so.
I did see that in the chat. I'm not ready to release that to the general public yet, but
It's not done yet. Although I saw it. Oh no, I didn't even see the ending, did I?
No, you saw. Well, at least you saw a good preview of it.
Paul and I
watched. See it.
John BL. We had a private screening through Discord or somewhere, I forget.
A few months
and we
ago,
saw it, and it was really good. It was actually almost like it could have been like in that pile of videos. It was that good.
Thank you. VHS quality. That's
and John BL. Johnny
Yes.
Johnny told me that same thing off the air. So
wow.
So he means it. He's not just blowing smoke up the old ass right there.
I was telling Johnny I'm still doing editing on it, so I found a good.
Oh, he said the editing was shit, but everything else was great about it.
No, I'm hoping to. You will be hopefully by January. I will be able to
2027
release it to
in theaters.
Some in some form. It won't. It's not going to go on YouTube because there's some copyright stuff but
it'll be on my OnlyFans.
Yeah, I'll get a link out to everybody at some point because I want everyone. It's free. I want everyone to see it. Just I'm certainly not going to be looking for any kind of
He's not going to be Wookie Panub, everybody. Don't worry about it.
No, but thank you, and I'm sorry I didn't respond to the chat quick enough. But yes, and I think I said one of Sandra Bullock's first movies. Maybe I did say first movie, but it was one of her first movies. Sorry.
We got to go back and let's go to the videotape.
No, but thank you for, and I will get that out to all the fans in the near future. So thank you for supporting. Yes.
Out of all the movies that you can make out from here, because I see great ones. I see Rocky. Is that 2 or 3?
Rocky 5000.
Shelf.
Oh, is that 4?
What shelf are you looking at?
On the bottom. How do you even describe this?
Whose head is it above?
It's above your head.
Yeah.
Above your head.
I see it right there.
Yep. There's Rocky.
That's Rocky.
2? Looks like maybe 2. I see. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, there's Halloween. Halloween above Johnny's head.
1941 next to Rocky.
That movie was horrible.
The Warriors.
It was terrible, but it was funny.
The Warriors.
Warriors.
Next to Rocky too.
I saw 1941. I saw the Warriors.
MASH. What else?
Dances with
Jabberwocky.
Dances with Wolves.
That's why I think this is a private collection because it's like they're too perfect.
Dude, too perfect of a selection. These are all bangers, man. Look at Batman.
Jaws.
Predator. You
Dr.
kidding me?
Zhivago.
Gremlins. Conan. Dune. Purple
Cobra.
Rain.
He's got Cobra.
Sylvester Stallone.
I liked Cobra.
Aliens, and everything's in perfect condition. All the cassettes are, all the boxes. Critters. That was a classic. Man, let's just do this all night. Go through all these. Dune, Gremlins, The Last Starfighter. I remember, going when we first got our first VCR, 84, whatever it was, 85, going to the video store, and the first one we rented was Mr. Mom with who was it? What's his name?
Michael
Keaton.
I saw that on HBO all the time. That
Man.
one, it was always on.
Witness with Harrison Ford. I mean, I could name like Blue Velvet. That's a classic with what's his name? The director. Or with who the heck was in that? I don't remember. Anyway,
I have no idea.
Blue Velvet was a crazy movie. The
What
heck
are you
is his
eating?
name? Someone popcorn. Not I'm eating popcorn, all right? Let's just leave it at that. David Lynch, thank you. David
So
Lynch.
he's eating subpar popcorn.
David Lynch, thank you. Dune, David Lynch, another one.
Friday the 13th.
All of these are all. I mean, Cliffhanger.
There's a lot of classics.
Dr. Strangelove. Anyway, yeah,
Yep.
I could go all night. Mr. Mom, there it is, right up there at the top shelf. Red Shoe
Let's find out
Diary.
whose place is this?
Naked Gun. I mean, come
Oh,
on.
man.
I can
UFO.
identify him just by the cover art. I mean, really, I don't even have to read what it says. It's just look at the cover art.
Yeah, this might be somebody's basement.
But he does have numbers on all of them. Oh no, 60. They're all the same numbers. 65,
they're
65,
not.
67.
87,
Some of them
85,
I see a lot of
87,
88s.
88. Oh, he
Are
has
they
them
by
all.
year?
They're all listed by year.
No, they're
Holy smack, they are.
not. No, they're not.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
I think they are, dude.
Rain Man and Predator.
Oh,
Yeah, that
maybe
was
it
all
is.
88.
Yeah. I thought that said it's
Roger Rabbit.
It's Goldfinger. I thought it was Cliffhanger, but it says 64. Yeah, I think you might be right.
Holy cow.
Yeah, that's a private collection. 89, Naked Gun. Look at that. All the years. Little Nikita. Mississippi Burning, 88. Wow. You want to know? There it is. Predator, 88. Rain Man, 88. Wow.
This is some nerd's basement.
I
Dorf
hope
on
you're all
Golf
having
there?
fun in the chat. Yeah. Dorf on Golf. Yeah.
Was that Rowan Atkinson?
No,
that
Harvey. Wasn't it Harvey?
Who was Rowan Atkinson? That was Mr.
He was
Bean.
Mr. Bean.
Dorf on Golf.
Wasn't that what was his name? Harvey. I thought wasn't it Harvey something? I thought. I don't know. He was the guy that was on
Harvey Wallbanger. What is a
yeah.
Harvey Wallbanger?
Isn't that a drink?
It's a drink, right?
Yeah.
What is
I
it?
don't think
need
I've
to
ever
know.
had
John
one.
Biel. John Biel.
What the hell's a Harvey Wallbanger?
What's a Harvey Wallbanger?
Someone
If
in the
anybody
chat
had
will
seen
beat me.
See No Evil, Hear No Evil. Tim Conway. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Can't Drive 55, Wayno, and Mike Neese typed it virtually at the same time.
Harvey Wallbanger is the Harvey Wallbanger is a highball cocktail that's a variation on the screwdriver, orange juice and vodka,
I had a screwdriver today.
featuring orange juice, vodka, and Galliano liquor, like many famous. So it's like a sweet.
My parents used to drink Galliano. It had that weird tall bottle. Remember that thing?
Oh, was that the?
was
Yeah, I
yellow.
remember that. Yeah, yellow. That's right. Yeah.
Galliano.
This
Man.
is fun. This is good stuff.
So instead of orange juice, you use Galliano.
I think it said with orange. Maybe I'm not going to look it up again, but
Dumb and Dumber, one
Dumb
of the
and
greatest comedies.
Meet the Parents. That's a little later. That's like if you got Meet the Parents, wasn't that like 99 or something? What's the Wedding Singer was like 2000 something, wasn't it?
I don't think that one was
No.
was the year on that one.
Man.
Yeah, whose room this is? This is pretty good. I think this is some guy's like blog.
But VHS, I mean, you can get not only can you get all those on VHS, I mean, DVD or Blu-ray.
DVD.
I mean, okay, yeah, I mean, and they look good. They're in good Full Metal Jacket. I mean, I'm still reviewing all of them, but I'd rather have a collection of Blu-rays or DVDs. But hey, VHS is quality stuff. Lost Boys.
Be Kind, Rewind.
Yeah.
Let me go to this guy's site and see what this is.
Clerks. Yeah, Clerks was
UFOs are real.
UHF.
Oh, great movie.
UFO video. Wait a minute.
There was actually
so-
a great one in New Haven that was choice or best, or something like that. Video. It had all the like the underground stuff, concerts and stuff like that.
This is somebody's video store.
Ice
something.
castles. There you go.
Hey, all Dave, all night. Thank you, man. He said he bought a Gizmachi shirt last night. Saved them $4.12. Awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Oh, for Black Friday.
Yep. Which did you get? Just the Gizmachi logo one, or did you get the Omega Collide album cover one? I'm kind of curious.
I bought a few t-shirts today. I bought Walmart.
High voltage.
Walmart's been selling, and I saw this on the Van Halen one of the Facebook pages. $8 at Walmart. The 82
that
Lion
was
shirt.
in my Van Halen group. Somebody said, "Oh, I just got this at Walmart." Was that?
Yeah.
Was that you, John?
I went over. I saw the link. I saw the whoever posted it, and I'm like, damn, I got to get over to Walmart. And
you drove over there and you got it.
Got a couple of shirts. They had Stones. They had AC/DC. Stones. They had some good shirts for less than $10, and of course, 82. What was it? Hide Your Sheep tour with the Lion.
Yes.
Definitely good stuff. And then Gizmachi. I didn't see the Gizmachi shirt, but
they're sold. They're sold out at Walmart.
Most likely they're sold out.
They can't keep them in stock, man.
Can't keep them on the shelf. No. Gizmachi with an exclusive deal from Walmart.
Awesome. He said he bought the album cover shirt. Yeah.
Sorry, I got my CD in the car, so my Omega Collide CD.
Yeah.
Or as PB&J with it, Oneida Collide.
Oneida.
All right, like with your
Orida chip, Orida fries, right? Man, I want a peanut butter and jelly right now. Look at that thing.
PB&J.
Now, hold on, go back to that, Johnny.
With a cat.
Is that a very big sandwich or a very small cat? What would you think? What do you think?
Well, he's flying through the cosmos. It's probably a big sandwich.
I would think a big sandwich.
Yeah.
Or a small cat.
Johnny's Googling it right now.
I'm Googling it. And a cat just appeared right here.
Ned, he heard us.
Ned, you want a peanut butter and jelly?
PB&J.
Here, here it is.
What do you got?
I found it. This is exactly it. Got it. Here we go.
Behind the scenes of the cat on the peanut butter and jelly.
This is his avatar right here. Exactly.
Oh, wow.
So it's a big sandwich.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Looks delicious.
Yeah, don't knock the PB&J. That's good stuff,
Yep. It's the
don't forget, man. Basically, don't forget, because it's probably a year or two between my PB&J sandwiches. But
what?
Whenever you have, well, you got kids. I don't know. Whenever you have one, it's like,
I make them.
Why
don't I for Ellie because I make them for myself.
I know. Why don't I eat this more often? Like peanut butter and jelly is the best.
It is.
It's the best. It's quality.
Yep. Now Jeannie just texted me and said, "I want one." Go make 2.
Or toasted PB&J. Ooh, that's even better. You ever had toasted?
Toasted peanut butter is good. You know what else?
Yeah.
Toasted jelly or jam. Sorry, you got to get the grape jam with what's the not butter? What
Nutella or something?
No,
like
cream cheese.
Oh yeah.
Jelly and cream cheese on toast is absolutely delicious.
That's a cute cat there with the hat and the bow tie. And the sandwich too. Really
Keith
cute.
Campbell says no fluff.
Hey man.
We bought a jar of marshmallow fluff a couple weeks ago. Ellie
fluff is dangerous, man.
But Ellie doesn't want a fluffernutter. She wants Nutella and fluff.
Ooh.
Like the peanut butter. It's got to have peanut butter. I don't want it with peanut butter.
What is Nutella? Isn't that like isn't it like a nut paste or something?
Hazelnut. Yeah.
It's supposed to be like healthy, right? But all the kids love it.
Oh, Nutella is not healthy.
No, okay.
It's terrible for you. Absolutely terrible.
So just get a chocolate spread, basically. You know?
Dude, yeah, just
Same thing.
literally just melt a Hershey's bar. That'd probably be better for you.
That's usually my breakfast, the Pop-Tart, the s'mores Pop-Tart. That's like my go-to breakfast. Quick.
Oh my,
running out
really?
the door. Oh yeah, with a cup of coffee.
Dude, I love Pop-Tarts, but not the s'mores ones either. The brown sugar cinnamon or
I
the
do
cherry.
that's my second. The brown sugar. No, never like a strawberry cherry. Forget that.
Oh, the cherry's
no
good.
Fruit Pop-Tarts. Forget it.
Cherry's good.
Ned,
Look at him.
There he is.
He's just so chill.
Kurt,
I love it.
Kurt, it's the fountain of youth, dude. A peanut butter and jelly? Come on.
You haven't had one in years, Kurt. You just go out and make yourself a PB&J.
Dude, that first bite of having a PBJ is like latching on to your mother's teat, man. It brings it right back.
Maybe for you, but no, I mean, yeah, peanut butter and jelly is you can't. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a perfect sandwich, as much as. And yes, I mean, I probably went 10 years between peanut butter and jellies, but then when you have it after that long, it's like, why
did it take me
this
this
so
long?
good?
Grape jam you got to have, not the jelly. Jelly's too clumpy. I found that out.
Peach jam, not with peach.
I don't even know if they call it jelly anymore or jam. They might call it like fruit spread or something or
fruit preserve.
No.
Here's the real question, though.
Would you please pass the jelly?
Wait, it's peanut butter. That's 2 words, right?
Peanut butter.
Jeannie said, "For real, can make us one." You mean for real? You can make me one, or make us one, or for real? You want me to make us one? I'm incapacitated right now. No, Kurt. The jam, the spread. I'll bring the damn jar up. It's literally the same thing as jelly, but it's not.
No, jelly's like Jello. Jelly is like just gelatinized fruit.
Yep.
And then the jam has the seeds and like the strawberry.
No, not the jam I use, man.
No. Smuckers.
I think
in the chat.
Oh,
there
creamy.
We go.
Gotta be creamy.
Which peanut butter is better?
Crunchy. Sorry.
Which one do you guys like? Yeah, crunchy. For me, it's crunchy.
I've tried it. It reminds me of for some reason it's like peanuts in your poop type of thing.
That's what comes to mind. That's kind of the texture you think of.
Yeah. I'm all about texture. Something can have the best flavor in the world, but if it feels like phlegm in my mouth, I'm not eating it.
Tim Thomas, what kind of Pop-Tart are you eating right now? Poop Tart.
Yeah, is it hold on, let's guess. I'm gonna say blueberry.
Wow. Strawberry is probably like the most popular, I guess.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Or maybe, I don't know. I think s'mores is the best.
Yeah, Wayno, I'm with you, man. He said he doesn't like nuts on his brownies or ice cream. Me neither. I don't want nuts in my cookies. I don't want nuts in my mouth. I don't want them on my chin. Balls and berry. No, Magic Man. See, he likes Kiesel guitars and he likes nuts on his brownies. No, I can't. We can't. We can't do it.
Tim Thomas, hot fudge.
I like Pop-Tarts. I like them. Oh, they're a little too sweet for me now. So they burn my teeth.
What?
Dude, some of those new flavors are just like, damn.
Oh, those are like the mix-up flavors. Like, yeah. With the white. How about the plain Pop-Tarts without the frosting? I mean, who still buys those? I mean, come on. I don't know.
I actually once in a while I'll get
prefers those.
There's a Whole Foods. Well, I don't know if it's a Whole Foods version, but there's a version in Whole Foods. It's where you get them and they're generic-ish. I get those
toaster tarts and stuff like that.
I get those sometimes.
Yeah, what's the generic Pop-Tarts? Toaster pastries? Toaster?
Hold on a second. Are you talking about the toaster strudel?
No.
That's not
That's a
generic.
whole separate animal.
That's a whole
Yeah.
different animal. Yeah.
Comes with the what is this, the sugar stuff that you put on top, or the
Yeah,
dressing,
the Peter
frosting.
North
The
packet of
frosting,
Peter
yeah.
North sauce. Yeah.
I just remember those because they would always come right out of the freezer. You put them in the toaster for 3 minutes. They pop up, like the outside would always be nice and like crispy and everything, but the inside would still be frozen. So that's like how I used to enjoy them as a kid, like frozen middle with like the toasted.
Hot as shit on the outside and cold on the inside.
Yeah, that's what I would always get. And then it was like out the door.
Peach cobbler Pop-Tart. No way.
I don't know. That might not be bad.
No, lemon cream. That's too
Fruit
much. to me,
Loops.
man.
Fruit Loops Pop-Tarts.
Dude, the strawberry milkshake one, we bought those for Ellie one time, and even she thought they were too sweet.
Oh man.
You guys know these are fake.
Oh,
Not the one on the right.
A&W. I don't think they are fake. I think
Swab.
they've made everything. A&W. They probably made root beer Pop-Tarts. I know they've made Oreo cookie. Weird
A&W?
Pop-Tart flavors. I think they're real. I don't know.
No, there's
Not-
one that says swamp.
Maybe not Caesar salad.
That says Caesar salad. Right
And there's
there.
one. Look at the top right. The green one says.
Says
Oh, it is. Maybe it is real because
swamp.
it's what's his name?
Shrek.
Maybe that is real.
Some of them are. Maybe there is Caesar. I don't know. Maple
Chicken
bacon.
curry.
That actually sounds good. Maple bacon. I know they've made
Chicken
like
curry.
hundreds of flavors. I don't know how many.
Water?
Of these are
Elmer's
real.
glue. Hold on a second.
Water.
Look at the top left. Elmer's glue. That's got to be fake.
Water. Water flavored Pop-Tarts. Wait, is it Aquafina, Evian? What do you got there?
That's pretty good.
Thank you, false flag. False
Very-
flag.
Subtle differences in the flavors there.
Johnny, go to the top left one if you could.
Where was that?
You're on the left.
Thank you, false flag.
Red velvet.
Was it further? Was it this
That one right there on the left, next to the yeah, that one.
Which one?
Elmer's glue.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not real.
I know, it's awesome.
I don't know. Elmer's glue had a specific taste. You know.
Oh yeah.
I think we've all tried it.
Yep.
Speaking of that, it smells like a skunk in here.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I might have to shut a window real quick.
All right, Jeannie's making a sandwich. You gonna make me one too, please?
I might have to get some Pop-Tarts.
What would happen if the skunk came in Johnny's window and just sprayed his guitar moire?
No, don't leave that window open. Or even if Ned got sprayed, that wouldn't be good.
We were just saying, imagine the skunk came in the window and just hosed down your guitar moire.
Man, one time, this was a few years ago, there was a raccoon peeking in the window. We look over, we see a raccoon looking at us, and the next thing you know, a skunk sprays the raccoon, and the skunk or the spray came right in the room. So this whole house was smelled like
no.
a skunk for like a week, and my beard, I remember at the time, smelled like skunk. It was
You were like
horrible.
the car, Jerry's car in Seinfeld, were just
The smelly car, yeah.
Yeah, with Michael DeBars. Yeah.
Man.
the raccoon's looking in like, help me. Then he gets sprayed.
Yeah.
Man. Pop-Tarts.
Some of these are real. Some of these aren't real.
Some of them, yeah. Water. I don't think they have water flavored Pop-Tarts.
Well, babe.
Raccoons have jazz hands.
All right, I have
It's
to
funny.
go help Jeannie make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
help her out with that. Make
That
the
sounds
best
good.
one. You know,
And she's like, you make good ones.
spread the peanut butter. Spread the Anyway,
Sounds awesome. False flag.
who's calling you?
False
Rust.
flag.
Rust.
Hey, man.
Hey, Johnny. How you going?
Yo.
How you guys going? You all good?
Good.
Thanksgiving.
We're looking at Pop-Tarts, man.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving, man. Oh, look,
Yeah.
gasoline, deodorant. Yeah.
Have you? Are they the reckless eating Pop-Tart packets? Have you seen those?
Yeah. Yes. On the YouTube channel, Reckless Eating, what they'll do is people will send them fake. They'll send them like
with nails and stuff like that in them, like
They'll-
just really strange things.
yeah, they'll send them really weird ones, or if it's some sort of weird flavor, and they'll create them, right? They'll actually make them, and they'll try them. Yeah.
Yeah, very funny. But yeah, sorry, Johnny, I haven't watched much because it's been my son's first birthday, and
Oh, happy birthday!
hectic here. And
Just the
but
crust.
in relation,
Hey, that's
in
all good.
relation to your
all good.
skunk problem,
There's
nothing that smells worse than a koala here.
koala.
Koalas stink.
They stink, really?
Yes, yes.
I've heard sloths stink very much.
Do sloths stink?
One of the smelliest animals.
Olive Joy. That's nasty. Look at that Olive Joy. That's disgusting.
Anyway, I'll hope to get. I've reached out to Matt Bell and hope he gets back to me.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because
That'd be
it'd
great,
be really
man.
cool. He's really busy at the moment. Apparently, that's what he tells me. So
Yeah,
yeah.
that'd be awesome. Hey, Paul.
Hi, kids.
So anyway,
Yeah,
I'll let you get back to your Straturday night Pop-Tart.
Thank
show.
you.
All
Dude.
Pop-Tarts all night.
Thank you for all your
Alright,
support.
guys.
Thank you, man.
Awesome, Johnny. See you, man.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Peace out.
Bye-bye.
Who was that?
That was John.
false-
That was
false
Johnny
flag.
under a different voice, is what that was.
Oh, false flag. Yeah, Johnny.
yeah, he's getting.
Oh, there you go.
Johnny's getting really good at that voice. What I like is he's
Forward
holding his
voice.
breath like he's got a cold.
Well, that's what they all do. That's what the British and the Australians, they all do. They very unnasal. Is it nasal or unnasal?
No, it's
Right,
congested.
yeah, congested. They all talk
Congested.
like this.
Oh,
Like this.
Yeah, it all sounds like they got ready to.
I've been watching the Beatles documentary, so I've been
Force papers.
inundated with all that.
Yeah.
Divorce papers popped. Oh my god! It just goes on and on. What's that one?
What? Yeah, what did I miss? It seems like.
We're having a lot of fun, Paul.
Oh, alrighty then.
I don't know what that one is.
Cecilia,
It's a little bag. It's a little baggie of something.
cocaine. It's like, yeah. It says Coke. Looks like Cocoa. So whatever. Anyway, welcome, Paul. I'm
Hi.
eating unapproved popcorn.
What? Oh, scab.
Yeah, sorry.
You're crossing the line. Scab.
I'm just eating popcorn. You're
Scab.
popcorn.
It's not delicious, right? Though, right?
It's no good. It's not good, but I'll just keep eating it.
It's like some of these Pop-Tarts.
Apparently, I'm a messiah. I'm seeing to a lot of people. I've become a messiah.
Wow.
Yes, I had no idea.
Bewitched, man.
I had no idea I was a messiah. Who
Thank
knew?
you, Clayton. Gibbs Sunday tomorrow. Thank you, man.
Man, that's a good one. Gibbs Sunday. You tired, Paul?
Yeah, I just woke up.
What'd you do today?
Well, I went and bought a Head Rush MX5, and then didn't take it out of the box.
Okay.
It's literally still sitting in the box. Bought that this morning. Went by, said hello to our friend Dane over at Zim's Guitars. Did a little CD shopping. Did a little recon for Dane. Dane needed somebody to verify the authenticity of a guitar that was hanging in a pawn shop before he went out and bought it. So.
Wow. And he goes to you, like to.
Well,
to
it's because
verify?
I know more about Ibanez gems than he does.
Oh, okay.
So
Wow.
Didn't want to go to Jay Hannon or anything like that.
no,
Okay.
I'm local.
Gems.
Good.
I'm local and I'm cheap.
Map.
Mop.
Or mop.
Hot dog Pop Tart.
Hot dogs.
Paul, have you
hot
had any of
dogs.
those flavors? Are they any good?
No. Mop water is a good one. Yeah, gross. I can smell it.
It's a step
can
above
totally see.
water Pop Tarts.
Yeah, I can still smell it.
Cigarette
Oh, boy.
Oh my
butts.
goodness.
Oh my god.
Yeah, fun fact: I've never had a Pop Tart.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yep, never had a Pop-Tart in my
I
life.
had one
Don't know what-
yesterday.
Don't know what they taste like. Have no idea what it is.
Toaster
It's like
pastry,
dessert for breakfast.
basically.
Okay.
It's
Cigarette
like
butt dessert.
it's like a little
Slice of heaven.
cake type of thing. It's a
So cookie / cake / pastry / spread.
Yeah, I mean,
Corn.
it looks like some sort of a.
It's nothing to be afraid of.
It seems like more of a what's the word I'm looking for? Hot pocket, like a hot pocket with dessert with breakfast shit in it.
It's not that good. No, it's not even close to.
It's not as good as a hot pocket. Well,
No.
then I'm not interested because hot pockets.
It's a
aren't that
different
good.
experience. It's a totally different experience.
Okay.
no. It's kind of like a breakfast hot pocket.
But
Yeah, that's what I just
But
said. That Johnny,
super
thank you.
thin.
But super thin. Yeah,
But
the filling
super-
is very.
okay.
thin. There's not
Yeah.
much filling really.
Okay. Then what's the point of the Pop-Tart? What's the big deal?
It's simple. It's sweet. It's something for breakfast really quick. Look at this.
It's delicious.
It's kind of like that PB&J that Jay just made.
Okay.
Oh,
Man,
I knew you were congested. False flag. Music therapy lad says I'm a Russian spy. Why? Because I haven't had a Pop-Tart. Again, I know this is difficult for people to conceptualize. I don't eat junk food. I'm not a big junk food eater. There's a couple of things that I eat on occasion, and that's pretty much it. My only junk food comes in a black can with no sugar and no calories. That's my junk food. I don't eat a lot of shit.
brown soda.
And yeah, the brown water, brown carbonated soda water.
Mm-hmm. Give me a brown
So-
soda to go.
yeah.
It's the 80s. Everyone's congested. No, it's just Britain. Everyone's congested. Right? Everyone knows what's going on in Britain, eh?
Right then. Tina's burritos, Fret Level Midnight, and it's on occasion. I don't eat them that often. I'll buy them. I'll buy them, and I won't eat. I won't eat them for a year. Like I'll buy a bunch of them, and then I'll eat them for like a couple of weeks, and then I won't eat them for a year. I'm really, really picky about my junk food. It's probably a good idea too, because I like to eat a lot, and so if I did eat junk food, I'd be well over 300 pounds again, and nobody wants to do that.
I'm kind of the same way. I don't eat dessert. If you go out to a dinner, out to a restaurant or whatever, or even
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, I'll pass on the pies, but I'll eat the savory stuff. Turkey.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I never get dessert ever.
No.
Never.
Who is it? I think music therapy. Oh yeah, music therapy. Last just goes, what kind of childhood did you have? You don't want to know. It was
Effed up.
It was as fucked up as a childhood could be.
Wow.
But yeah, I just woke up, so I went down. I have a pretty good sinus headache, and dropped down. So I take.
Well, we're happy
naps
to
in the
have you,
afternoon.
Paul.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Glad you came to join us. Good.
Good to be had.
We're having fun tonight, even though it's kind of everything. We're talking about everything.
Well, you're talking with your mouth full, which I think is fun.
It's not really full. It's just like I'm kind of like looking for the crumbs and trying to get them off my lap here.
Yeah.
But it's all right. I got clean pants on, so it's.
That's got to be good popcorn if you're picking the crumbs off your shirt and eat them.
I don't know. I won't
has to
share.
be
It's
pretty
it's
good.
kind of taboo to show you what I'm eating, but it's just popcorn. Just popcorn.
What's interesting now is I guess I'll do the health alert for everybody. Just so everybody knows, tomorrow is the final day that you can eat that turkey that's been sitting in the fridge. After tomorrow, it's no good. 4 days of poultry that's
Wow.
it.
Yeah,
You're done.
I mean, you
Yeah.
get something from the deli. 4 days.
Yeah,
is probably
4
pretty
days is it, man. You got to get out of there.
And the deli stuff has salt all in it, and regular turkey is just
Yeah, that stuff is bad for you tomorrow. As officially tomorrow, you don't want to.
PSA. Let's hear the whole PSA, Paul. Let's get into it.
I'm just saying. I can just tell you that there are certain things you don't eat 72 hours after cooking. Fish and poultry are the two of them. Just stay away from that. I mean, unless you want to lose weight, if you really want to lose some weight very fast,
vomiting a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah. I mean, out of every end, just all over the
Uncontrollable.
place. Yeah,
Both ends. Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly. So watch out for that leftover turkey, guys.
Yeah.
Sunday morning's probably the end of it.
Yeah, I would say so.
And then throw it out.
Yeah, I would say, and you'll know anyway, because when you peel back the aluminum foil that your mother wrapped the turkey with and put it in the fridge, you peel it back, you'll get the smell.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I hear you. You're right. Yeah. The potatoes will last a couple of more days, and
Yeah,
and the
potatoes.
stuffing, the stuffing, but
potatoes are cheap though. Throw them away, make new ones.
Yeah. It's just But anyway, good stuff. Well, I'm glad you had a happy Thanksgiving, Paul. I saw you.
I hung out at my on-air musical partner's house.
Yeah.
So
someone took you in anyway, at least.
Yeah, it was nice.
Good.
And the Raiders won in overtime, so that was fun. It's always fun to watch the Cowboys lose.
What was it? It's usually the line Detroit and
Detroit and Dallas both usually play on Thanksgiving Day.
The go-tos, right?
Yeah.
There was the third game though, wasn't there? Was that Buffalo or something?
Yeah, it was Buffalo and New Orleans.
Yeah. The Saints are coming up on, they're like the new Thanksgiving footballs.
Whatever, man. I mean, it's something to watch on television that isn't
Dead
a Christmas
story.
A Christmas story, which already happens.
Yeah, it's nasty.
That's
Christmas
already
story.
starting.
Christmas. What did we watch?
Who was that?
Yeah, we watched. Christmas Story. I watched some of that the other night. Yeah. Nerd Halen.
Hey, man.
And so anyway, yeah.
How's it going?
Santa Cruz just in time. Santa Cruz 360. Beatles. Anyone? Beatles. Anybody watch the Beatles?
I said I was going to watch it today, but then when I heard it was like 3 hours.
It's like hours and hours and hours of the Beatles.
I'm going to have to set some time
in a dark room.
Well, this is just all the B-roll footage that wasn't used in Let It Be. And there's a reason why it wasn't used in Let It Be. Now that said, it's pretty cool.
Did you watch it, Paul?
Some of it. If you're a super music nerd, it's going to be interesting to you. But if you're not a super music nerd, it'll probably drag for you. And obviously the Beatles are the most legendary musical group in the history of recorded music. So there's going to be a pop culture influence there as well to see, everybody, even if you're not into the Beatles, people watch things about the Beatles just because of how much they affected, the world. But it is really music nerdy. And you're gonna continue to hate Yoko Ono. So I don't look anything like that guy.
Who is that? Oh, Messiah Markle.
whoever that is.
Yeah, I don't look anything like that guy.
Candlemass. He looks angry.
Yeah.
Paul's a happy guy.
Yeah, we don't look anything alike. That guy's head's way rounder than mine. His eyes are way smaller.
His eyes are like Undertaker.
He does have the furrowed brow. I mean, I have the same furrowed brow, but we don't look anything alike.
I guess
look more like
peanut butter and jelly sandwich is code for banging.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah.
No,
Okay.
it's a real peanut butter and jelly sandwich, actually.
I don't know.
He showed us.
Yeah, he showed a picture of it.
Oh, okay. He's just throwing us off the scent.
Yeah, Fret Level Midnight. I
totally
actually
right.
look more like Steve Souza from Exodus.
It only takes 30 seconds to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, so something else is going on. You might be onto something.
He looks like a fun dude.
Yeah.
Was it the singer for Exodus, right? Was that?
Yeah,
did you say that?
Yeah, that's who I look more like.
Man.
What's Eddie Trunk angry about? Oh, his angry bro. Oh, okay.
Now that one on the right, on the far right, looks like Paul a little bit.
Could be.
The big
Except
smile.
again, his face is way wider than mine.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a difference, but
yeah,
that nose is gigantic.
Kurt.
Here comes.
Hello.
This will be
fun.
false flag again.
It's a trunk call. I'm not in my car.
Hello.
Turn on your radio.
Hi, this is false flag.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. It's not false flag. All right. All I want to say is this. All the pictures you're pulling up, like 90%, are Messiah Marklin from after the year 2000. You need to look when he had curly ass hair and he was in the 80s.
History
Neanderthal
lesson, folks.
looks crazy like Messiah Marklin from the 80s, not Steve Salza. They're not the same body type.
Wow.
Messiah Marklin from the 80s, Neanderthal are, though.
Like that guy right in the middle there.
Anyway.
That's an 80s picture.
That's not an 80s picture.
Yeah, but that hair
See, the one
is
you're
way
looking at
kinkier
right
than
now-
mine. He's got a
He borrowed-
fro.
Okay,
You borrowed
that one.
This
from
one.
Gene Simmons.
This one in the middle. That's 8. That's definitely.
Wait, is this the guy from the trunk, like sounding normal?
Here we go.
Yeah.
Figured.
Yeah, the guy from the trunk.
All right, I'm
The
gonna
guy
let you
from the
go.
trunk.
But that he looks more like the 80s version. Look up the Bewitched video. He looks like him, and when he does the Doom dance,
The Doom dance.
which is a really famous doom metal dance that Messiah Marklin made famous, it's hilarious.
We'll
No,
get right
You
on
look
that.
like Neanderthal. I'm telling you, I love Neanderthal. I'm sorry, but you look like Messiah Marklin.
If you say so. There are two things I do very well. Two metal dances I do very well. I can pick up the change, and I can make the pizza.
Is that really metal though?
Oh yeah, that's all slam
Okay.
dancing things. You
Okay,
know,
yeah.
slam dancing.
I
punk
got
rock.
you. All right. Yeah. I'm there.
Yeah.
Paul, how do you like your head rush?
I don't know. I haven't taken it out of the box yet.
There you
Literally.
go.
Well, let's do it on
All
the
got a
show.
new toy.
Let's see it, man.
Oh.
But I tell you right now, I had the last one that was available in Mesa, Arizona.
Wow.
Nice.
Did you get that from
Um,
Dane or
No, Dane doesn't sell new equipment.
no?
No, I got this from the evil,
Nari.
the evil corporate giant because they're convenient. I just got sort of a wild hair across my ass the other day. Stumbled on one of the videos and I thought to myself, one of the issues I have with multi-effects processors is they're a bitch to set up. I mean, you got to go through 19 pages of monochrome, tiny little, windows and getting in there, or you have to have them hooked up to your desktop to get them to work. And then there's no overlap. They have a tendency to be herky jerky going through. And this one only came out like, 6-8 months ago. And people are raving about it. So I looked up a couple of videos on it. I know our boy Caleb uses it. And I thought, well, it's cheap. It's easy to set up a rig. I'm not going out and playing anywhere with it. It makes sense to have that as opposed to the big Pod HD 500X that I had, which I basically went over.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's not loud at all.
That's a little loud.
So I brought the
Rip headphone users. And I think that's the picture that he wanted us to show. That one.
yes. So I brought the HD 500 down to Dane and traded him that for the Morley George Lynch tripler, so that I now can hook up all three of my
You like the tripler?
right.
You like
my
the
Marshall
tripler, huh?
my Marshall Lead 12 micro stacks. I have three of them. The 2 foot tall head and two single cabs. So I have a wall of Marshalls that stands about 2 feet tall.
Wet,
you can
wet,
hook
and
in.
very wet.
Yeah, you can hook them all up at the same time and run one signal into all 3 amps. Like I have a wall of Marshalls, a whopping 36 watts of power.
Nice.
So
Very cool.
yeah, so I mean I hear they're great, and that you can get all kinds of patches and shit like that online, and I'll
It's
take
just
it apart.
it's just
and
so
kind of-
easy. It's so easy to build, rigs and,
Yeah.
and stuff you want to do. It's like literally, drag and drop and
Yeah,
touch screen. And it's very, very user friendly.
yeah.
Jay's
That's what everybody
gonna
says. So I'm gonna.
Everyone.
How's that peanut butter?
Yep. How was
Creamy?
that peanut butter, buddy?
The creamy or
Spread
extra
it all
chunky?
around real good.
Choosy moms choose Jay.
Did you cut the crust off? You know what I mean?
We
Now,
can't hear you, Jay.
diagonal or
Muted.
Can't hear you, Jay.
God, I have to say all that again.
Oh, now he's frustrated.
No, I don't cut the crust off. I used to cut my sandwiches. Now I don't because I'm a man.
man.
Triangles.
Look, Magic Man just wants to know that the Kiesel story, man. Wow.
Oh God.
Wow.
No, because I'm in a
Send
good
him a link.
mood. Last night when I started reminiscing about all that stuff, I got pissed.
Send him a
No need to
link.
be mad.
I sent
don't have to
somebody
see
the
anything
link
you
to the
don't want.
unboxing video yesterday.
That was just the beginning of it. Like Jay wasn't even like. You could
You got-
see
yeah,
it
you gotta
ruminating. It was like the water just like he set the heat on the water. It wasn't even near boil yet. So
Yes, Paul looks like Candlemass.
No, not really.
I love me some Candlemass, man. Mirror, mirror.
You know who this guy is?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Those first two
think he looks like
Candlemass
Paul?
records are great.
That looks like stills from a video.
Doesn't look like me at all.
Ancient Dreams and what was the other one? Tales of Creation. Those are the two albums that kick ass.
Bewitched. I don't know. I'm just making that up.
oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Man, this guy's wow.
Looks like who's Kevin's older brother? Buzz. Looks like Buzz from Home Alone.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Kevin, what did
Yeah,
you do
he
to my
does.
room?
With the tarantula.
My room. My room.
You can just hear the music looking at some of those.
Yeah.
He's
That
clearly
looks pretty heavy.
Lots of
Clearly
like
evil.
Ronnie James Dio kind of synth. Or,
Why didn't I just return the guitar? All right, it was a custom guitar.
Are we doing this story again?
No, I'm gonna try to like.
We can check out. It's all right. We've heard this.
Summarize.
I asked for a
Isolate.
I sent them a picture. I sent them a picture of the color guitar that I wanted.
I love John Biel's out. He's tapped out.
I don't blame him. I want to be out now.
Yeah.
And instead of being like super duper vibrant, hot pink, it was like salmon pink. That was the first problem.
Salmon.
It was salmon pink.
Salmonella.
It had salmonella.
Salmon pink, not Salmon Dave. Salmon pink.
Yeah. That was the first issue. The kill switch was broken. They didn't wire it right, or they blew it out, or something like that.
How many times?
Twice, yeah. The tremolo was defective. It didn't stay in tune. So anyway, I sent it back, and it was a nightmare. Like I even got the salesman that I dealt with admit that Jay sent me the picture of the color he wanted. He wanted the whatever,
And that
and
guy
long
got
story
fired.
short, I even offered to like split the difference of repainting the guitar a different color or something like that. And long story short, they made everything super difficult for me. And it was just like the worst experience ever. So, and I tried to be super cool about everything, and
Yeah, we really cooked up some weasel hate in those weeks and months.
Yeah.
Just the fact that like when all was said and done, that asshole sent back the pickups after he took a hammer to him is just like that's worth like just maybe a visit at the NAMM booth, just to go, hey, are you that asshole in front of people? Because what are they going to do? What are they going to start a fight? It's going to be like a brawl at the Weasel booth.
They're going to walk you out. Is what they're going to do.
It's funny. G. Bucknuff, customer is always right, except for when you watch a Jeff Kiesel video. He actually did a customer, a video about what it was like to deal with customer service, and he basically ripped into his customers.
Jeez.
And what like they were wrong, and he's like, you don't understand how tough it is for us to do these guitars and blah blah, like completely bitching about it. And I'm like, dude, you're the one that's in the business. You're the one that opened the business. Not opened it, but took over the business.
There's the face right there, Jay.
I want to see the unboxing.
I was trying to be happy about it too.
But he was just such a jerk about it, and he's been such a jerk. It's almost like remember a couple of years ago the Mark Agnesi Gibson video. It was like that. You're like, Jesus, what an asshole.
Yeah,
it makes you not want to buy not want to use their product, regardless of how good it is.
Yeah, it was to hear other stories of other people with their customer service experience, being a total shit show.
Yeah,
I mean, this guy.
So you had opened that guitar already before, like on air, like you saw it already?
Yes. I have the unboxing video of Jeannie.
Oh, that's right. You showed it to me, or I watched it. Yeah. So you were mad. So you went on like mad anyway.
Well, dude, I literally called the company. I called my salesman right after I opened the box. I even sent it to McRocklin. I said, dude, remember the guitar I showed you the picture of the color I wanted, I ordered? I was like, does this look like the same color to you? And he's like, no.
Wow. Here we go.
Thomas was probably like, oh, no, they sent me the pink one you wanted.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my gosh.
Dude, I don't want to watch this whole thing again.
Oh.
So, the one cool thing I will say about this is
That's a nice case, though.
No, the case was nice. That was the best part about it.
Wait,
who was that guy?
Gig
Oh my
bag.
gosh.
Was it a gig bag?
Just put the link in the chat.
Ding dong.
So basically, guys, and Magic Man, I'll break it down like this.
Break it down for me.
Like I said before, I tried everything. I tried to kind of extend, like, okay, hey, will you guys do this? If like I said, I'll split the cost of repainting the guitar. All these things, I was willing to meet them some way, make things easy. And they weren't willing to do anything. They were basically telling me, you're stuck with the guitar. When I sent it back to them, they said they were going to they were going to put a new bridge on it, or a new trem. They were going to put a new Tessie switch in there. And they were going to fix the issues with the guitar. There was a couple other ones. There was like 8 issues with the guitar. I'm not talking there was one little thing. There was 8 problems with this guitar.
They're like, Jay, you can't send this guitar back to us. And Jay's like, do you know who I am? Do you know who I am?
Yeah.
I'm the guitar returner.
So anyway,
I'm the #1 guitar returner in guitar purchase land.
Yeah.
They don't know who you failed me too.
You're messing with the wrong guy. Man, I got to stop doing that stuff right before I come on air.
What stuff?
Hacking up lungs here. Anyway, basically, they told me that I was stuck with it. Tough crap.
How'd that work?
Didn't work at all, because I rejected the shipment when they sent the guitar back to me.
You rejected the shit.
And then it got sent back to them. And they basically told me that they were going to charge me a storage fee for the guitar each month. And I was like, good luck with that. So I called my credit card company. I printed out.
Stop it.
I printed out every single email correspondence or whatever the hell it's called. Printed them all out and gave them to my bank. And after about 12 days, they were like, here's your money back. And they still had all my electronics. You know what I mean?
We were talking about you contacting the Attorney General of the state too at that time.
Was it Carvin that became Kiesel?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I found my 93 Carvin catalog. Great stuff, man.
Dude, I'm sure we all had that same one.
They didn't have a 7. I don't see a 7-string in there.
93?
These are the
yeah, maybe you wouldn't have. I don't know. I remember looking at that page thinking that's a cool blue one.
Yeah, right? Telecaster style.
Those guitars were cool back in the day.
Oh yeah,
the Wilkinson tremolo.
I loved these catalogs. I would drool over them definitely. The 2 pages.
You know what always bothered me about Carvin guitars were those pole pieces in the pickups.
Yeah,
that was the deal breaker for me. I just hated the way they doubled up. I just it made me
look weird, right?
Yeah.
Wait, there's a good shot of the pickups here. Hold on.
Totally. That was the one thing that really bothered me the most.
They're double slugs?
Yeah.
Where the heck is it? Somewhere. Yeah, they just
and the production manager at a Weasel, because Jeff was on vacation when all this was going on.
Jeff's
And then
not
when he
here, man.
got back, because the production
Jeff's
manager,
not here, man.
the production manager was telling me, listen, considering all the issues, I'm sure we're going to handle everything for you.
Sure.
And when he got back from vacation, boy, tough.
He handled it. He handled it like shit.
Yep.
Must have ran out of his product or something. Probably withdrawing.
There you go, John.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
There was a good picture of him. I don't know what happened to the picture.
It literally looks like
Literally.
I'm squinting. You know, like I can't, like I'm drunk.
Seeing double.
Yeah. How many pole pieces do you see?
It's in Dublin.
6.
Dublin.
Too many.
Why can't I find the picture of the pickup? That was a good picture of it.
Well, that's a good one right there. We're looking at it.
Yeah, you're right. There it is. Sorry. Right there.
Leo Safko says, Magic Man, my guitar tech says Sirs are worth every penny. I haven't heard anybody say anything bad about a Sir guitar.
Me neither.
DM22.
I hear they're expensive. That's all I hear. So,
I'm afraid to try one.
Yes,
I'm afraid to
try
pick
one
one
too.
up.
Dane had one. I mean, it played well, but everybody I know that plays one says they love them.
That's like a
But
70s.
they're expensive though.
Yeah. Yeah. I played one recently, a Sir guitar, down at Danville Music in Danville. Laz and I played it. It was the best guitar they had.
Lefty carbon.
But they didn't have any EVHs.
No.
No. Okay.
This guitar is cool.
Well, the best thing was that that was one of the early companies that you could just spec out everything. You could build, whatever pickups you wanted, tremolo, next wood, all that. That's what was cool about Carvin.
Well, the one thing that Cameron Brown was telling me about Sirs is when they put together the neck, right? When they put the whether it's a maple board on top of whatever neck, or rosewood, whatever it is, they put it together and they let it sit for a month. And they check it. And if it moved at all, if any wood shifted or anything got weird, they threw it out and they made a new one. So you can pretty much guarantee that those necks are going to be as stable as shit. And also, they all come with a lifetime warranty. If you're the original owner of a Sir guitar, if anything goes wrong with that guitar, you can send it to them and they'll fix it and send it back for free.
Wow.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
That's customer service.
Lifetime.
If you're paying that kind of money, you should be able to
Yeah.
get that kind of customer service.
Well, you don't have to.
Carbons were cool.
Magic Man says Friedman guitars are better than Sir.
I've never played either one of them, so I can't tell you. I played a Sir once and it was great, but I don't really, I wasn't looking for one at the time, so I didn't really think about it.
I played a Friedman at the Friedman booth through that sick rig that Dave has in his enclosure. Pretty good.
I used to love the mixers and stuff, all the other accessories that they have. Like, that's the kind of stuff I drool over. Four bus mixer, 24 channels, 4 buses. Cool stuff. Do some good 4-track recording with that. Jason Becker.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
How about that? If you're going to buy a one of those guitars, buy his guitar because it helps him.
Yeah, that's what my buddy did. My buddy, I was sort of torn in the whole deal because I had known the story that you had, Jay, and my buddy was like, "Hey, I'm thinking about picking up a new one, and I want to buy the Jason Becker guitar because he's a huge Becker fan." And I said, "Well, as I understand it, those production Kiesel Becker models are cool, but this is the story that I have about a buddy of mine who did that." So, and he did it. He made the purchase. He's happy with the guitar.
And how much do you want to bet we're going to see that bass on a Tuesday at some point?
Does Mancuda own any basses?
Yeah, I think he does.
He does.
Especially Jerry Dixon stuff.
He owns that one. I guarantee you.
And
I tipped him off to a guitar that was for sale here in Phoenix on Craigslist. It's an old Kramer Telly, and on the back it had the girls logo from Motley Crue.
That's Mankuta's account, the one I was just looking at. That's him.
Really?
Oh, was it really? I get that face?
Yep.
Of course.
Yeah.
Does he have a web page with all his instruments, or does he have like some kind of showcase of all that?
No. Well,
he should. He should document, like, get some
he has a Flickr.
pictures of all of his.
He has a Flickr. I'm looking. Oh yeah. Oh, he has a bunch. I'm looking through his guitars right now. He has them all online.
Show him up. He doesn't care. He's showing them all.
Quentin James. I have 9 EVH heads behind me, but they're all dummies, so they don't count.
Shh. No, they're fully loaded.
And I haven't watched any more Beatles. I just watched the first episode. So
The Beatles.
And someone wanted to see the guitar. This is the stainless steel 5150.
Nice. One of a kind. Kramer.
That actually looks nice.
It's a Kramer. MXR, no. Noiseless springs. It's a 5150. Good job, Paul. That was cool.
Yeah, it was great. Yes, that's my head rush. So good. It's so good. It sounds that good in the box.
Yeah, this one came out great, and it's so trustworthy. I mean, it's never let me down. So
don't let me down.
Exactly. While we're on the subject, no, yeah, it's custom, totally custom. I got the body from K&E here in Oxnard, California.
Cut the tree down myself with my two bare hands.
Right. Yeah, I whittled it with my teeth, and I got the neck from Music Craft in New Jersey, and
yeah, John, a little late. It's okay.
Just I painted it myself, and
thank you, John.
Got
the pickups a Pariah Pasadena Black, which is modeled after the 5150 pickup. Before he found out about the what do we find out all from the DiMarzio ad or whatever. Then now he's making that one too. But this was his guess before that story came out. So the pickup sounds incredible. And I love it.
I had that. Hell yeah.
What year is this?
91. 90. 91.
No, it's probably 91.
Who's on the cover again?
There's the list.
Flip it around again.
Satriani. Yeah, name those guitar players. Yngwie, Steve Vai.
1, 2, 3,
Yngwie.
4.
I'd
got,
say
Lars Ulrich down there next to Yngwie. Billy Sheehan.
1991.
Let's see. Yep, probably right.
I'm going to say 90.
I don't know if there's a date code somewhere.
And I've met 4 of those people.
Right.
Get that in there.
Right.
And like 3 of them has been on the show before.
I have no idea what year this is.
It
92.
does.
92. Sorry. Copyright 92. DiMarzio Inc. Name.
That's the one with the doesn't it have something about Vi, light without heat or something?
I think is it the one with
John Biel.
Oh man. No, I'm thinking of the Ibanez catalog with Larry Mitchell.
Hmm.
I do have that. There's Billy.
Billy.
You can tell just by the silhouette.
Bumblebee.
Billy Sheehan plays his bass up high the way Steve Howe plays his guitar. It's almost under his chin.
Oh, look at it. And I don't think I ever noticed this. You get the whole spec sheet that comes with it all. It's better than Caleb's Bumblebee.
Oh yeah.
What is that?
You can order right here. F Space, humbuckers, the Tone Zone.
Oh my gosh.
Humbucker from Hell. Look at that.
Is that
I
still
never
good,
even
though?
noticed that. I never even noticed that was in there.
Is that still can you still order from that? Or, no, they have to be. I have an online version of that.
If you can go back in time, gotta go back in time.
But the same prices too.
Oh yeah, it's got the full price rundown. Look at.
Yep.
They're probably pretty similar to today. You know, like not. I don't think pickup prices have changed that much in 30 years. You know, you can get a good humbucker for $100.
Just the signature models now, like the Evolutions and the Petrucci's and stuff like that.
You got the Steve Morse, the El Demiola, the Rick Derringer model. Man, that must have Brian May model. Those must have flown out. Brian May probably, but Rick Derringer, I don't know what happened to him. What was the rock and wrestling connection? Jay, come on, help me out there. What was the cover that they did?
Sorry, my lungs are collapsing over here.
These are cool though. The whole all the pickup pictures though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Look at that.
Yep.
Tune Zone, Super J.
You got the ketchup and mustard humbucker from Hell and Fred right there.
There you go.
Oh man, I've got one of those over in the corner. The Fred, right?
Bass pickups, cool stuff. Quick mount.
Nice.
That's what Jay did a little while ago.
Oh,
I did that before the show. I didn't even.
Yeah, a little while ago.
Spread it up nice.
The Hulk Hogan signature DiMarzio.
The red and yellow.
Ooh, no, that's Macho Man.
Brother. It's my favorite pickup, brother.
Banging and banging.
Where were we?
Talking about Hulk Hogan's DiMarzio pickup.
Yes,
Now that's entertainment.
quality stuff.
man.
You know, he
Yeah.
blocked
How are we
me
doing
on
on
Twitter,
time?
right,
How are we
Paul?
doing on time there, folks?
45 more minutes.
All
Although,
right.
John, I told you we can.
Yeah, let's just end it
However
now.
long you
You
wanna
can
do
end
it,
it now
we-
if you want.
we-
Go for
we
it.
can
Joe.
do it.
Paul, did you know that Hulk Hogan blocked me on Twitter?
Oh, no kidding. Why?
I don't know.
What
Honestly,
did you
don't know.
write? Did
Were you
write
replying
anything?
to him?
He's a big fan of the show, and Jay said something negative about him.
Did
I
you
have no
write
idea.
anything? Did you write anything to Hulk Hogan or in response to Hulk Hogan?
I don't remember. If it was probably positive.
Wait a minute.
Well, brother.
When was this? We can go and find that tweet.
It was like two or 3 years ago. I remember
Why
that.
would you?
I do remember
why-
that.
I can't imagine being blocked by Hulk Hogan.
Me neither.
On Twitter. That's
I'm a huge Hulkamaniac.
Sorry, Hulk sir doesn't want you in
Oh, that must have been very painful for you.
It was just weird. I was like, what? I don't know. I think I saw because I didn't see his name like highlighted, you know?
brother.
Or something happened. I forget. And I was like, why?
Well, I told you I got unfriended by Angus Young because I didn't support Axl Rose singing in AC/DC. He was
I don't
mad
support
because
that either.
he was mad because I said I wasn't into it.
On
Wow.
Facebook?
Yeah,
Wow,
was-
he's all
and-
sensitive like that?
I guess. Yeah, he was. The funny part about it is he accepted my friend request because I'm responsible for that audio that went around. I don't know. It's got to be 5 years ago of every AC/DC song ending like edited together. It's called "Does Every AC/DC Song End the Same?"
What?
And
Do
it
they?
went-
End on A, right? Pretty much A.
and it went. You can find it, Johnny. It's a common thing out there. Like Guitar Player, all the guitar websites, everybody ran with it. Rolling Stone ran with it. Like it went worldwide viral. And it was just I was fucking around one night in my studio, and I was like, "Does every AC/DC song end exactly the same?" So I took every AC/DC song ending, all those power chords, and just basically did like a 3-minute montage of all the and then occasionally you'll hear yeah, you know, like, and it went viral. So Angus actually accepted my friend request. So it was his actual Facebook page is Angus McKinnon Young, and he was cool. We were cool for, I don't know, better part of 2 years, and then when Axl got in the band, I basically posted. Somebody asked me about it. I go, man, I'm not into it. I go, I'm a fan of Brian.
Shit hammered it.
Yeah, I did sort of shit hammer it. And it turns out, because I have a friend who is a mutual friend of Brian Johnson's and told me some shit behind the scene. And basically I said, I don't like the way that the Brian Johnson separation was handled. That was it. Done. and we were no longer friends on so he didn't block me though.
Wasn't he basically out of commission for a little while? Like he had gone through surgery and
yeah, at the risk of sounding like Jim Brewer, I'm not going to say anything about it, but I will tell you that it did not go the way it was publicized.
No,
No,
he doesn't have 35 friends, does he?
No. Needless to say, it's Angus's band.
Yeah.
And no, I mean, literally, even if you're in the band for over 30 years, you are not an equal partner.
Wow.
It's Angus's band, and Angus calls the shots. We've talked about this before. I think we talked about even the Brian Johnson situation. The deal is, hey man, I'm having some health problems. Can we postpone the tour? And the answer is the bus is leaving at 7 a.m. tomorrow. You're either on it or you're not.
Jeez, yeah.
And that's,
Wow.
So
Wow.
There's some Mitch Malloy chatter in the chat there.
Oh, was there?
Wait. You know who else blocked me on Twitter?
Mitch Malloy?
Ron Jeremy.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan,
Again,
Ron Jeremy.
The Hedgehog?
Again, I have no idea why. Well, he's in jail anyway now, isn't he?
I think he still is,
God.
yeah. The funny thing about it is, here's the thing. Ron Jeremy has the money to bail himself out of jail. He's just too cheap to do it. That's a true story.
He's probably having fun in jail. I bet that guy's having fun in jail.
I'm sure he's a god.
Definitely.
He has a shitload of money. He's super, super cheap, and he saved every dollar that he's made in porn.
Wow.
But he'd rather sit in jail.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he's not. I'm sure he's
Like
not.
you say, he's probably a god.
He's not in penitentiary.
It's
Yeah,
like
he's in a
Goodfellas.
fucking county or something.
He's
you
in
know?
a Goodfellas situation
I
there.
think I'd be making bail and just like taking the hit. I don't know. Something.
That's you.
something
That's you,
maybe,
Caleb. That's us. That's any of us. But
Maybe he can get more tail in jail than he can out in the wild now. Who
Tail
knows?
in jail.
That's my favorite band. I saw them at a place called
The
Mason
name of
Garden.
his next movie.
Tail in Jail.
Tail
Tail in jail.
He already made that movie. Mitch Malloy, though, yeah.
Mitch Malloy, baby.
Out
Mr.
there in the spotlight.
Fuck that guy.
Re-recorded his vocals himself, huh?
Oh,
It sounds like a
Captain
consensus, right?
Overdub.
Yep.
Man. I didn't watch the clip, but I watched a little bit of the video. You guys were saying like the audience was piped in and all that. Lots of overdubs. So looks like it was one show, wasn't it? Just like a one-off show that they did, and they
definitely
filmed
heavy on the production.
It's supposed to be a one-off show, but all of a sudden, the Mitch Malloy Van Halen experience is a thing.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I know they doctored the audience sound
they
because there's
doctored
no way-
everything.
Yeah,
I mean, there was
They made
probably
it sound like it was a festival show.
a few hundred people there, right? I mean, it
They
wasn't
made it sound like he
night
was playing
show.
a stadium.
Club show, basically.
there was
right?
like 25 people there.
No, some of the shots looked like there was a few people up front.
Well, because the edits, if the edits were like so quick to make it look like I don't know.
it was quick. Yeah, I did. From what I saw, it was quick edits and I don't know. I didn't listen to a lot of it, and it's nothing
Well,
I want to go into.
there's an old production tell that says you're not singing those vocals live, and it is whenever he puts the mic to his mouth to sing a line, it's like a part of a word or just a word, 2 words, not the line is all covered in that one shot, and that is that's because
That's what they did with the Beatles.
it doesn't match up.
Yeah.
They can't find anything to match up,
Mhm.
and it would be obvious if he left a long shot of himself singing, with the overdub vocals,
Mhm.
and it would be but it's even more obvious the way he edited that out. So that's the tell now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't get it. It's a little disheartening because I love Pete, man. Pete Thorne is one of the better guitar players in the world. One of the nicer guys in the world.
This was one of the videos that I looked at before I bought the Head Rush.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good gig for Pete. I mean, that's the he shined. I mean, he definitely from the few clips.
Well, I
that
hope it's a good gig for Pete because I mean I've heard other guitar players really get I
only saw the bootleg stuff. I didn't see the.
I'm talking. I've heard other guitar players get in trouble. Working with that guy and not not be treated well. So.
Right.
I hope.
I've heard some guitar players don't get paid by Mitch.
That too.
And I hear he badmouths certain guitar players and then tries to do tributes to them.
Yep. Anyway.
What are you sucking on there, Caleb?
Sucking on a chili dog. I've had a tasty free.
Sucking
on chili dog.
Yeah, it's just like a little candy. I don't know that I got from like Sweetwater, right? Those little packs of candies.
Oh yeah, Sweetwater Smarties, baby.
You must have a bunch of that shit, Jay. So.
Yeah,
I'll never get them.
Kept the.
Or do you send those back too? Do you send the candies back too, Jay?
I don't think I do.
Give them to Ellie.
I don't think they want the candy back.
Right.
Wow. That's all we got, huh?
Your Texas Joe will be taking Pete Thorne's place.
Alexis, Texas. Remember her?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Get out of here. You know who I'm talking about.
No,
Alexis,
I have no idea.
Texas.
Alexis, Texas.
This is a great porn name.
Yep.
It
was. Steve Carmichael says candy can't suck itself.
Yeah. I thought it was a pretty big bombshell that the reason we're even talking about Mitch Malloy at all is because of Desmond Child. Is that right, Johnny?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Well, I mean,
we have Desmond Child to blame.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I heard
that
it
to the list.
I heard it straight from him. And like I was saying to Jay last night, unless somebody else is saying that the guy was in Van Halen, other than what I heard directly from Desmond.
Where was this going? This was going somewhere, then just stopped.
I just looked up Alexis, Texas.
I didn't say anything.
There you go.
There you
By
go.
the way, now your computer's infected with all kinds of viruses.
Wait a minute, hang on. Let me find the picture. I got to reorganize. I got to reorganize this entire thing.
JRM silence. That's right. Silence is golden.
My God.
Wow, Jay. Go back to edibles, buddy.
Too huge. I know. I'm gonna have to.
Damn. Careful
Yeah,
with that.
I got a little carried away tonight.
Having a good night anyway.
Who wants some shark pics?
Yes.
What else? What else is going on? What else is in the news? Wolfgang. What else? The Dave with
Was there something else? Oh yeah, Roth with Julian Lennon,
sitting on a pebble by the river, playing
which
guitar.
looks like that was we talked about that last night.
Premiere for Get Back.
What's her name? McCartney had a party.
Stella.
Stella McCartney had a party, and Roth was there.
It's going to be a good party with Roth. Enjoying retirement or pre-retirement.
Could you imagine being at a party with David Lee Roth now? I'd have to get on the other side of the room.
Oh, those teeth, Dave. What's going on there?
He looks awful.
Just laughing at himself the whole time.
He's got the bottle. Look at the necklace, too. The bottle opener, the flashlight, the fleshlight.
Flashlight,
Like
there you
he
go.
rode his bike over there. He's wearing that kind of necklace. Like,
I remember Julian Lennon. He had a few hits in the 80s.
Two hits.
Sitting on the pebble by the river playing guitar. That's the one I remember. What was the other one?
Nobody told me there'd be days like these.
Oh, is that him? Yeah, man. That was a better one.
No.
That's John Lennon.
His father. That's his father.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it's much too late.
Ever since
There you
my
go.
leaving
For
me.
goodbye.
Yeah. I've been wanting to fly, but it's much too late.
No, that was good. Actually,
goodbye.
those were good hits. I mean, that was good music back then. You know, you couldn't get John, so you had to have Julian, and then later Sean.
I think it was cool because it was pretty good music, but you were looking at John Lennon, and that was what was weird because he looked
had
just
the
like
tone,
his dad.
the tone.
He
of
looked
his
so
dad,
much
too.
like his dad. It was
And he
ridiculous.
sounded like him too. Vocally,
Yeah,
he sounded
exactly.
like him.
It's like a you know.
No,
He should have been bigger. I mean, he should have been a bigger.
I think he
talent.
walked away. I think he did. He did the Jacob Dylan. He realized, hey man, I'm not my father.
I mean, he was a trust fund baby, so I mean, he probably.
Yeah. Well, he was the one.
Basically.
He was the one that was acknowledged. Sean, not so much.
Yeah, not until he teamed up with Les Claypool.
Yeah. They tried to package Julian like he was going to be the second coming of John.
He probably could have been. You know, he had some talent, I would say.
Oh yeah.
Except for the fact that John is about 25 in that picture and Julian's about 45 in that picture, or 55.
Julian and I are the same age.
Like I said, you know.
I think we're actually born on the same day.
Really? Wow.
Yep.
John's
Let's find out.
25.
April 8th, 1968.
Wow.
I think that Julian was the same. He might be 67, but I think it's 68.
Me and Tim Thomas have the same birthday. The guy in the chat, not the or,
You know what, Fred? Here's where it comes, Fret Level Midnight. He actually did have John Lennon level talent. John Lennon's solo stuff is vastly overrated.
It's good.
It's good, but it's overrated. The majority of John Lennon's solo stuff is garbage, but the stuff that's good is fantastic.
Isolate on Paul.
It is.
There we
It
go.
is what it is. And
He's
John
a
Lennon was
heavy opinion.
he's a bad human being.
Oh,
in what way?
He was a bad human being.
Wait, who was?
John Lennon.
John.
He hit women.
Oh, did he?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, he hit women. He was an alcoholic and he hit women and he had, he was a bad human being.
so is
But
he the
he
one
was
that named the band the Beatles?
He was a
Oh,
fantastic
the Beaters.
See what he did there?
But he was
The wife Beatles.
Oh,
Peters.
You started it, Paul. Don't shake your head.
no, I'm not getting into that. You guys are making fun of domestic violence. Nothing funny about it. Nothing funny
Not
about
you.
it.
You wouldn't do anything like that.
No, I wouldn't. My old man used to beat the shit out of my mother. So thanks for bringing it up.
No.
Oh, shit.
I didn't
Wow,
bring it up.
asshole.
I didn't bring it up. I don't know. No, I know. John Lennon has his past. So.
Yeah, you know
He
why
was a great
Julian Lennon
songwriter. He was a great songwriter.
Fret Level Midnight. Do you know why Julian Lennon couldn't write the great stuff that John Lennon wrote in the Beatles? Because he didn't have Paul McCartney to write with.
Yup.
And he didn't have George Harrison to write with.
Watch
The
that.
Beatles were a fucking phenomenon of chemistry and talent that will never be equaled. It's stunning how good that band was. Now that doesn't say that's not to say that they didn't make mistakes. They certainly made mistakes. All of side 2 of Yellow Submarine is a piece of shit, but their stuff is amazing. Such a great band. No, Paul McCartney didn't completely write Fool on the Hill, but he had part in it. And he fucking sang it.
I'll be right back.
So,
Yeah. Oh, that's where the sound noise was coming from.
you know, you want to get in on this, Jay? What's up, guys? And
Jay's a
Randy
big
Rhodes-
Beatles
I'm
fan.
playing Black
Ra-
Cat. Hold on.
and Randy Rhodes was overrated. Jay, would you care to comment on that?
Going back to that.
Wait, yeah. Oh.
Eric Stoltz, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh God, yeah, it was overrated.
First of all, it's spelled RHOADS.
Roads. And not
Roads.
overrated.
Roads. And
Hey,
The
welcome,
Who was-
Sherman.
and the Who was third chair next to the Beatles and the Stones. Yeah, they
Sure.
were.
The Who
Absolutely.
was definitely. And I'm a
Absolutely.
huge.
And the
my
Who's
second
fucking
favorite
fantastic.
band.
The Who's fantastic. I just bought all of Pete Townshend's solo stuff. I fucking love Pete Townsend. I think he is arguably the greatest songwriter in modern rock, not modern, but of his generation, behind Lennon and McCartney.
Even more so after the Who. I mean, some of his
Yeah.
solo stuff after the
Dude,
Who was
fucking
amazing.
Give Blood is fantastic.
Sure.
And, his solo records are
Who
fantastic.
who played guitar on Black Cat from Janet Jackson?
Nuno.
Really?
That was new. No, it wasn't. Was it
Yeah.
on the original?
Wow.
Are you shitting me?
Zombie.
Jumbio.
And Jennifer Batten's in the video.
Wow.
I asked her to be on this show a long time ago, and she's like, I'm going to take a break from these shows.
Janet Jackson?
And then she started her own show. No, Jennifer Batten.
Wow.
Excuse me
crazy.
while we verify this.
No, it is Nuno. I remember hearing that back in the day.
Ooh. It's a cool song, man.
Or maybe
Yep.
it's not. Maybe
No,
it
no,
is.
he's on it. There's two different mixes of it.
Something like that. Crap, man. Two mixes of it, dude?
Nuno
Yeah.
Betancourt.
The one that you
Nuno Betancourt provides rhythm guitar on the video mix version.
Yep, you're welcome.
The video mix version.
That's the one everybody knows.
What about the
radio edit
album version?
The radio
That's a
edit
guy
of-
named David something or other.
in video mix of Black Cat feature. Yeah, so the radio edit
Yes.
in video mix. Yeah, so
Mhm.
basically that's the one everyone heard.
It's because Michael Wagner produced it. And Michael Wagner produced Porno Graffiti.
It was mixed by German recording engineer Michael Wagner, who had not previously worked with any pop acts and was approached by Janet Jackson with the desire to cross over into hard rock. Janet Jackson.
Because
hard
it
rock.
worked for her brother.
Wow.
Damn. And then her and Justin Timberlake got together at the Super Bowl, and the rest is history. And the 51 Shift 50 show is live.
I'm thinking about buying I'm looking for the Mourning Widows and Drama Gods.
Yeah, but I'm shocked that somebody with their own show would mention that somebody else is live and send everybody else over there.
That means nothing to anybody.
Are
just
you
listening
shocked?
Casually, like this is still going on. We're just mentioning like some news that's happening right now. It's all right.
Is that news though?
Yeah.
Is it news or is it just like, hey guys, we're done in
I'm not
12
saying get out of here and go check that out.
I mean, we've
but I'm
got
just-
22 minutes left on this
by
show.
the-
You couldn't have
by the
waited.
way.
Although it is common to quit with 22 minutes left in the show, so I understand.
What does it say in the script, Paul? What does it say in the script? The script says at 1:38 a.m.
I didn't get the
East-
rewrite. I was asleep.
Jeez. 1:38, he goes live, and we just give him a little plug, and then we move on. That's all.
Did I get that? God damn it!
All
I didn't
right,
get that
well,
rewrite that edit.
We
you
kept
sent
you out
me-
of the loop there. Sorry.
I was asleep.
It's all right. Let's move past it. We'll get past it. It's all,
All right.
good.
Well, we'll just fix it in the mix.
We got 22 minutes. Let's go. Let's go. Finish strong. Finish real strong.
Yeah, don't
yeah, those-
leave.
For Nuno fans, if you can find, go ahead, Johnny.
If it's anything like Johnny's show, you got like 22 minutes of like, you know, housekeeping and like check out, become a member and all that stuff. Facebook, you know, Twitter and all that. Don't forget to watch the Sunday String Show.
The Sunday String Show, huh?
The G String Show, yes.
Oh, yeah.
The G String Show.
Yes, the G String Show.
No. Someday I'll make it onto the Sunday Night String Change Show. Good stuff.
You have to, man. It's awesome.
Can't wait.
Man.
Maybe on Christmas break I'll do that. I always try to bail early. No, I'm usually here till the end. I'm always here till the end. Come on. Except for once or twice when I was getting shit for it, but it's all
Yeah.
right.
Although you are the first one here. Like every time I log in,
I hope so.
John is sitting there waiting. So that's awesome.
Johnny
Every
tells
time
me
you
it's my
log in,
show.
you
So.
ever log out?
Well, every time I jump in, when I open up the browser for this, usually he's sitting right there.
Black Salami is just saying how much he loves this show. It's like his whole life, pretty much. You know, Black Salami. Thank you so much.
Fret Level Midnight. We interact with people we choose to interact with.
Rocky Dennis. Yep, it was a good movie.
Well, I will say this. Part of the reason that I join a little late on Straturday nights is because usually the first 20 minutes is all the intro stuff.
That's what I was saying.
Here,
Yeah.
I'd be sitting here anyway. So I'm like, hey, as soon as that's over, I'll head on up.
And that's to be honest with you, it's probably better that way anyway. Let Johnny get his business out, because let's face it, we're not going to let him get those out there without interrupting him and making it last another 20 minutes. So just let him get his business out of the way. And then almost like, Carson and all those guys, they get their monologue out of the way and then they welcome the guests. And this is when the show starts. So let Johnny do his thing. It's his channel.
It's a good
Let him get all his
comparison.
announcements.
There's the couch.
Yeah, see? Did you ever get waved over to the couch? When you get waved over to the couch and Johnny's couch, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Eventually, we'll have guests sitting there on the couch
Behind
awesome.
you.
It'd be like, hey, so what do you think about whatever?
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
No kidding.
You're forgiven, Rocky Dennis. You're forgiven.
We're all forgiven.
That's okay, Rocky Dennis.
Eric Stoltz, ladies and gentlemen. Best role. Cher too. Cher was in there.
Are you kidding me? His best role was in Pulp Fiction, man.
No,
Not
some
Pulp
kind
Fiction,
of some kind of
Pulp
wonderful.
Fiction.
Some kind of wonderful. Come on.
I liked him in Back to the Future.
No, you're not going to stab for fucking 3 hours.
No,
I
how
gotta
about
stab
the
her 3
wildlife? Come
times?
on, the wildlife, Johnny.
Don't you bring any of that fucked up punani into my
A
house.
felt pen.
Felt pen.
Go get the medical kit. The medical kit. Go fucking get it.
All right, we're giving her a shot of adrenaline, right straight to the heart.
Straight to
She's
the
got
chest.
breastplates.
Wait,
You gotta get through the breastplates. Get through that.
Breastplate.
Stab her 3 times.
No,
Oh
no,
my God.
Stab her with a downward
Downward
motion.
motion.
I got to stab
And
her.
then what happens?
No, you're not gonna stab her.
Kind of interested
Can't
about
drive
that myself.
55. That guy quit a year and a half ago.
What guy?
The Ed
Yeah,
McMahon.
Vince McMahon.
Oh. Oh boy.
Look at Caleb with Eddie Van Halen. Look at that. Look at the hair. Mop top right there. I mean, we'll just riff on the picture of Caleb and Eddie from 1989.
It's like Eddie's wearing like a graduation gown. You know?
Caleb looks like
Everything
he's-
was He's got the United Colors of Benetton on the shirt there.
Isolated.
Wait, sorry.
Busted.
sorry.
So sorry.
Yeah, he was wearing some big, like, purple satiny thing. It was definitely something that
Yep.
probably stayed in the closet soon thereafter. Maybe
Youngblood
even,
was a
like,
cool movie, Fret Level Midnight. I used to be able to take this tooth out because I had a flipper and I would do the same thing. Put it in the drink glass on top of the ice.
We did
I
the
look
VHS reviews earlier. So
Wait, Keith Campbell, I look like Gary Delabate? Really?
No, that would means that you look like
Both.
John Oates.
Wow.
Baba John Oates. Oh my God, you're right.
Baba Booey.
He doesn't look like Baba Booey.
I'm talking about John Oates looking like Baba Booey.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
yeah, that
good.
was-
Yeah, John Oates and Baba Booey are separated at birth. They're like me and
Wow.
Ernest Borgnine.
Fafa Booey.
Johnny,
Baba Booey.
nothing. Thought we had a clip.
There we go. Do you guys remember seeing the picture of John Oates playing the Van Halen guitar?
No.
Did you ever see that?
That was when George
Wow.
Lopez came in. Ah!
Oh man.
Now that guy I look like. That one I'll give you.
Doppelganger. Hashtag doppelganger.
Oh my gosh, are you okay?
Wow.
That's some, you know what? You need to get a better strain, man. That shit's harsh. Now, is it legal in South Carolina for recreational? No,
Fuck no.
man. It's so amazing here.
How would they
Can't
fill
get
their
that stuff no
jails?
more.
How would they fill their jails?
Yeah.
I was in the local record store here. I don't know if it was yesterday or Thursday. No, it wasn't Thursday because it was Thanksgiving. But I was in so it was Wednesday or Friday, and the guy like less than 8 feet away from me stunk to high heaven of pot. Like he must have been carrying an ounce on him on top of having smoked like 2 minutes before he walked into the store. And it's not a big deal anymore. Like there used to be a time when somebody reeked like that, you'd be like, Jesus Christ, man, don't you know how bad you smell? Now because it's okay recreational in Arizona, it's like, this guy just got an ounce on him, no biggie.
Dude, out here, if you don't smell the smell of pot, something's wrong. All you do is smell it everywhere you go.
Yeah.
Okay, question for you. You're in a record store and there's a guy in the aisle, you know, I know you're asking yourself, what's a record store?
I was
But
going
you're in
to
a
say,
record
what's a
store.
record store?
You're in a record store and there's a guy in an aisle next to you and his cell phone rings. He takes the call and continues to have the call. Like, you know, phone rings, guy picks up the phone. Hello? What? Hey, mijo, what's going on? What? No. And he's inordinately loud because there's music on in the record store. No. I landed Wednesday. Yeah. No, I'm staying up the street. Yeah, I'm at the hotel. No, we'll get together. Yeah, it was a pretty good flight. Yeah. What are you doing? Yeah. Okay. And they just go for like 15 minutes. Like, do you take that call? Do you go, hey man, I'm doing something right now. I'll call you back. Or you walk outside. But this guy's taking the call and he's screaming into his phone in the middle of the record store.
He's that guy. He's just that guy.
That guy.
Yeah.
There's tons of those guys and girls.
The people that take that call at the checkout line at the supermarket.
It's very important. It's important stuff.
I was at a coffee shop with an outside patio, like a little coffee house. And I'm sitting there and it's a beautiful morning. And there's some like guy with a Russian accent on his phone, but he's got it like, first of all, I hate people who hold their phones like this.
Yeah.
You're dead to me if you're like this. If you're like this, man, I want to hit you.
I might do
like
that
this,
in the
and
car.
they've got their fucking speaker on.
I
might
want
do that in
everyone
the
else
car
to
if
hear
I'm on
this
speaker.
conversation, please.
I'm
Yeah.
not like this. I don't do this, but I might have it down here.
No, but like this, like.
Yeah, I don't hold it like no. I hope not.
And this guy's as loud as fuck, and we're just letting him go on. And I'm looking at some other people, and they're looking at me. And finally, I'm like, "Yo, dude, do we need to hear every part of your conversation?" And he went like,
That's when everybody else should have just picked up their phones and started yelling into their phones just to fuck
Yeah.
with his phone call.
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
No,
He
he
didn't-
stopped.
He didn't
And
follow you home with the Russian mob.
right? I was afraid just by the way he looked, but I just got tired. I just was like, this is enough. Like, how do you not know you're just ruining the whole fucking vibe of everything? Look at this morning. Look at what we're doing right now. And all I hear is, yeah, he was doing this thing. And I'm like, fuck off.
What accent was that? Because it was, you nailed it.
I don't know. The bad guy in a Bond film. I don't know.
It was like a bad professional wrestler. And I'm going to tell you something else.
There we go.
I'm going to be doing this
everybody
thing.
else
Yes, we're doing a
There he
thing.
is.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, there's the guy.
God, fuck, dude.
I like how the index finger is placed ever so gently, artistically.
That's another thing. Like I hate when girls post pictures and they're obviously in their mirror, you know.
Yeah.
And their hand is perfectly splayed, like their fingers like look isolate. You ever see like their like hand is like every finger is the same distance apart,
equidistant,
equal distance. Like, you ever notice that? I noticed shit
your
like
tits
that.
aren't out. You're not doing it right.
Right?
Oh my God. I have to send you guys the most airbrushed photograph I've ever seen. And it's a girl who
Is it one of mine?
No.
Okay.
This is one of the worst.
So I don't look like a Baba Booey?
It's this girl and her boyfriend. Oh no, it's not even her boyfriend anymore. I found another one. I'll send it in the chat because I don't know if we want to use this publicly. And if
probably
Johnny
not.
chooses,
If somebody's like,
Johnny, because she's not a public figure. So
nothing happened after you yelled at that guy. He stopped.
Yeah, he got up and left.
Oh. Yucks.
Yep. That girl used to be really, really hot. Now she's really, really, really airbrushed.
Oh no.
That's some low hanging fruit.
Ay.
Wait, John's still here?
It's
Something
like
like
butt
that.
cheeks for tits.
Damn.
Oh yeah, no, she used to be hot.
I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
It's like Tara Reid or something like that.
She kind of looks like one of those things that walked off the ship at the end of Close Encounters.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
That ain't right.
Wow. Let's
Hope
not
she's
show
not
that.
watching.
Let's not show that.
She certainly isn't. She's actually a very famous poster. Let me see if I can find her poster.
She's actually a very, very wonderful woman.
No, she's very nice, but let me see if I can find her poster. We can post her poster picture because that's common.
Poster. Definitely. Poster.
Oh, no, let's not connect it for what I just said. How about that?
Yeah, maybe not.
Did I mention that Mitch Malloy responded to me on YouTube when I said his jump performance was cool? Okay,
Sure, he's really
what's
happy
up,
with it.
guys? Go on. What do you say? Hey, thanks, man. Cool.
Eddie!
Yeah, we're just having fun. We're just having fun using the Van Halen logo. I'm selling merch with the Van Halen logo on it. Yeah.
Yep, totally trying to cash in on Van Halen.
Yeah.
It's cool, man.
It's really cool, man. All right.
All right, 8 minutes. 8 minutes.
All right, 8 minutes.
As soon as I left, what did you say again? Oh, the aliens getting off the
The
walking
mothership.
to the bathroom chuckling.
I just got this. I just got this in the mail.
Ooh.
Oh.
Passport.
Yeah, I luckily I checked my passport and it expires a month before I go on the cruise. So I had to re-up that shit. I'm glad I looked at it. That would have sucked.
Yeah, it would have.
Be stuck in the
Mine expired years ago.
North Pacific.
I've never had a passport.
Mine expired in 2015. No, Leo Safko wants Paul's opinion on Pete Thorne.
I mean, Pete's a fucking great player. Seems like a nice guy.
That's a Caleb passport. Very good. Very good.
You know, I think you know, if Pete is getting a good paying gig playing with Mitch, good, more power to him. Seems like a good dude. And he can obviously play. I mean, there's no, I mean, what are you looking for me to shit on Pete Thorne? Why? He hasn't done anything wrong.
Yep.
I mean, as far as I know, I don't know of anybody that dislikes Pete. Does anybody dislike Pete? Has Pete done anything wrong to anybody?
I got nothing bad to say about the guy.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
There's the $1 million question right there. Is Caleb gonna jam with Mitch on the cruise?
They're gonna be best friends after the cruise.
Are you kidding me? Yeah. He's gonna say, man, Mitch and I hung out at the bar, and you guys have him completely misunderstood.
He'll be joining the Straturday show.
Dude, he's a
Swapping
good dude.
Van Halen stories.
He's a great dude, man.
Awkward as fuck. What I'm hoping
is that he tries.
I'm just
to step up
hoping,
on
like,
stage.
first of all, that the cruises have internet, like real time internet. That wasn't the case back in 2012 when I went on the only cruise I've ever gone on. You basically had to go to like the library in the ship to get on you check your email and shit.
I think the technology's there now.
But they have to have it all fixed by now. How could
shipwide internet?
Yeah, how could 3,000
I would assume so, sure.
John Biel eating the popcorn with the
one at a time, like he's eating fucking
just the way he was doing, he was holding the cell phone, like with the
I have a dog situation. Be right back.
Sorry, it's not Colonel's, but I could.
He's like Warren DeMartini with his
George Lynch.
George Lynch, both of them with the fan.
One Colonel at a time. It's quality stuff. Couple questions, yeah. There you go.
Man.
Yeah, I don't know. I look. I bet you, Mitch. The only thing, the reason I feel like Mitch will be interested in our act is because our bass player was his bass player for a long time. So, and they're friends. So,
and because you're the only Van Halen tribute on the thing,
right? So he'll be interested to see, how he could pick us apart. I'm sure, because I hear that's what he likes to do, just like everybody likes to do, right? We all like to talk shit.
You're no Pete Thorne.
But no, I'm no Pete Thorne.
That's
for
good.
sure.
No.
Never said I was. But it'll be interesting to see him, with his arms folded out there. It'll take every part of my being not to say something to him from the stage. So
tell him to sing the songs live, you prick.
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, we'd have Mitch up here, but we don't
have studio time.
Vocal.
Yeah.
There you go. Found
we
it.
didn't book enough studio time.
There you go.
EVH booth. When was this? 20 something.
That's Pete Thorne, by the way.
17. January 20th, 2017.
Nice.
January 20th, 2017.
That's before.
That was a big day in history. Anyway. So, yeah, I'm just going to try and keep my cool. I don't want any drama on the ship.
Yeah.
Larry Mitchell.
But
Larry's on his knees in that picture, isn't he?
That's right.
Wait a minute.
All right, he's sitting down in that picture, isn't he?
On one knee or two knees? Michael Soboleski.
Yeah, maybe I could have Hal tell a joke like that last song was the longest song we'll play in the set, or in Van Halen terms, it's about as long as Mitch Malloy was in Van Halen.
Oh!
You got it. Yeah, he's got to do
You guys,
that.
I mean, Caleb, if I were there, if we had a chance to get together on like a No Bozos jam, we would have to get together with somebody and do It's the Right Time.
Oh. Right? Hey, wouldn't that be cool if we played It's the Right Time?
That's what I'm saying.
He's just like,
here's a real. We wanted to do a real deep track from the lost era. Of
I had a few.
Hi.
You don't need Mitch.
It's now or never. Fuck you.
That was pretty good, right?
You fucking fake.
No, you tell him. You tell him that you're going to do the song and have him sing it with you. And then when he's walking off stage, like, hey, that's about as long as you were in the.
By the way, it's about time you had a chance to do this song with a band that sounds like Van Halen.
No, we'll do it. It's the right time with him, and then we'll do That's Why I Love You as he's leaving, which is the same music.
It's the exact same music. And then you followed up with, you can't get this stuff no more.
Mm-hmm. Me wise magic. Can Hal get that high? Yeah. Hal's got a very high register.
Oh, he's talking about singing. I thought he was talking about.
Me too.
No, Hal's never been high or had a drink.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
He certainly is hitting the weights these days.
Yeah, well, he's been for a while, but yeah, gonna be interesting. All these Mitch feelings, and then we're on a ship together out in the middle of the ocean. That's gonna be interesting. But
Yeah,
it's a big ship.
Robot Master Switch brings up a good point. You know, Jimmy Fallon now has that Battle of the Cover Bands thing going. You guys should do a battle, like back and forth, like a rap battle, like Eminem in fucking 8 Mile, where you do one verse, he does a verse, go back and forth.
Mitch is singing for Great White, right? Isn't that who's playing with on the cruise?
Yeah. Yeah, it's Mitch Malloy's Great White Experience.
Mitch Malloy's Great White Project.
Oh no, it's actually Great White's Mitch Malloy Experience.
Yeah. By the way, I'd like to read you a full list of Mitch Malloy hit songs.
Good job.
Black Salami with
nice.
Black Salami just took exactly what I was going to do, and I didn't want to tell anybody.
Oh no,
man, you outed me, bro. Because you never take a shit in your own cabin because it's just too damn small.
Too soon. What's
you got to go down? I go down to deck 5 for that.
No pyro.
A few what?
I don't know. A few minutes with Eddie Van Halen, and that was it.
They did Blow in the Bathroom at the Rainbow, and that's about it.
Wow.
Is that the first line of the song?
Yeah.
I had a few.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
Why'd someone delete that mess? Will there be pyro? Where? Oh, Great White. Oh, ouch.
Yeah, that's kind of
ouch. All right,
I don't want to go there.
Oh yeah,
I get it.
Innocent people died. Not funny.
That messed me up. Oh,
yep, not funny.
Yeah.
What was weird was seeing my friend Jay, not you, Jay, but Jay Gates, who actually played in a band called Trash Broadway, and is good friends with Paul Gilbert. They grew up together in Pennsylvania.
Oh, hang on, wait.
Go ahead.
Hang on,
Johnny.
Where is it?
I thought we had a clip.
All right, drop that.
But
Spotlight, asshole.
I opened up. If you look at that story in Rolling Stone magazine after that fire, you flip it open and they have the headline and all the stuff, and they, how they always have a little picture of people like on the scene and stuff. There's a picture of my buddy Jay leaving the bar at the time. He was at the show and got out, but my friend Mike did not, who worked at HJY in Providence, and Ty Longley didn't get out, and
just shouldn't happen.
And a lot of people shouldn't have got out. The Dario brothers were fucked.
I had PTSD, and I was across the country.
Well, imagine that, knowing people who died in that, and then I stood on stage at the Al Rosa, right in the spot where Dime was shot.
Oh,
we played that club. I think 6 months after that happened.
Yeah, Rick kept the place open. I was there. I was 2000, probably 2009, auditioning for a morning show there, and we did a bar night there and stood right there on that stage at that microphone, and that back door where that asshole got in, still wide open.
Mhm.
Still wide. You played. It was still wide open. They never. The security was never fixed there. They've never increased it. It was still access to the back of that club was still way too easy for an idiot to get inside. So it was, all those clubs, man. When you see a fire or something like that happens, man, you become aware of where all the fire exits are, and
yeah, that's when I was working at, and a lot of the laws changed right after that.
That's kind of why that whole event messed me up, was because when I was out with Tonic 2 or 3 years before that, we played in some places like basements and shit where there was a lot of people, and from where we were on the stage, there was really no way out if something happened in a situation. Like you had to get through people, and you realize that. And I'm like that kind of person. Like I'm always thinking about shit like that. Like, how do I get out of here if something happens? And I remember just having that kind of feeling in a bunch of different places that Tonic played in 96, 97, 98. And then this thing happened, and I had like a reaction to it. Just based on the footage that we were seeing that night or in the days following. And it just made me so...
That stuff you can't unsee.
It fucked me up, dude. Yeah. That was awful. And I just, because I was able to really picture how those people died. Because a lot of people, they didn't even die from the fire. They died because stamped
asphyxiation.
They ran into a wall of bodies.
They piled up. They piled up at the door.
Piled up at the doorways.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
Well, they had moved booths in front of one of the fire exits that was chained closed. I mean, it was literally like Carrie. You know what I mean?
That one cat from Great White, he went back in to get his guitars or something.
Yeah. Oof.
He could have gotten out because the door off the stage was the only place you could get out.
Well, I mean, imagine. You talk about playing in some of those basements. Remember going into, I don't know if you've ever been to CBGB's when it was in New York, downstairs at CBGB's, man, there was only one way out. There was those stairs to get upstairs to get out. And then there was a back door behind where they made the pizza. And that the access to get through that door was fucking crowded, cramped. You couldn't get out of that place.
Nope.
And that place was always packed downstairs.
Yep. No fire marshal.
If that's the only good thing that came out of it, is a lot of people recognize that there are clubs like that, and that
well, luckily we just haven't had anything like that since in this country, so for sure.
Yeah, I remember as soon as that happened, we were right after. It was like February when that happened, and then May we were starting our next season at the club that I worked at, and we had to go through all kinds of
I'll never forget the
testing the fire retardant.
A few days later, they had the Grammys, you remember? And Nelly played, and his song "Hot in Here," was the song he was playing at the Grammys, and his whole backdrop was like a screen with fire on it.
There was a few eerie. I can remember that. Like,
I just remember going like, "That is just the worst messaging of all time." This
Unlike the 10th anniversary of it, American Dad, the Seth MacFarlane cartoon, they had almost the exact same scenario where there's a fire in the place and he's trying to get out and he's like crawling under these people. I don't know if it was coincidence or what, but it's like,
MacFarlane,
very poor timing. He's from Rhode Island.
Yeah.
He's from Rhode Island. Yeah. And
he went to college down there.
It was like the 10th anniversary. I'm like, oh my God, that is bad timing. But anyway, we'll move on from there. It's 2:08 here. So
well, let's end it on a nice upper.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
do it. What do you got, Caleb?
Maybe we can throw Mitch Malloy over the side of the ship and he'll be by a great white. There's
oh my goodness.
The irony.
You will be in the. I know, wouldn't that be great? Great white killer, a great white singer killed in biggest example of irony in history.
Jeez.
Right,
man.
No, the better irony was if he got like bitten by a Jack Russell Terrier
Oh my god!
and
And
he
then
developed an
someone,
infection.
no, he
Man.
got bit by the Jack Russell Terrier by somebody. Get Hal to bring a Jack Russell Terrier onto the ship to attack Mitch Malloy. Bites him in the Achilles tendon as he's
Oh my god!
as he's slipping backwards. He's slipping backwards, Leslie Nielsen style in Police Squad.
God.
Goes down the flight of stairs on the deck, hits the front of the bow, flips over, and there's a piece of driftwood there, Titanic style, with a seagull on it. Going, sorry, no room, bro.
Wow.
I've had a few.
Hey!
I don't know why that's funny, but it is.
Time.
It's now or never.
So was that
I
pulled from
wanna live
iTunes?
forever? Oh wait, sorry.
Was that song taken down?
Is it gone?
Like, so I heard somebody was saying it was removed, like a long.
Well, you
time
could.
ago.
I mean, you do have a computer there in front of you, and we are on YouTube. You could easily. It's so easy to do, Johnny. I mean, does John Beale
Yeah.
have to do all of the work for this show?
Yes.
Leo Safko,
sorry.
Caleb, what if you say what would you say if Mitch asked to sit in with you? I will say no.
No.
Very simply, no.
See, what
Yes.
wolf
I will
win
say
Van
you-
Halen?
Yes. Keith Campbell.
You go sing Rock Me and we'll do the Van Halen songs.
But
okay.
the thing is, if he does perform with you guys, eventually he'll make a tribute called Mitch Malloy's Nerd Halen Experience.
Exactly.
He'll say he was in the band.
Mitch Malloy's because that time that he's up with us for a song will be the exact same amount of time he was in Van Halen. So
That's right.
I was in Nerd
Length
Halen.
of time.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, it's gonna be. We can't wait to see what happens on that cruise. It's
Oh
gonna be
well, I'm
fun.
hoping that there is internet so that maybe
Oh,
I
there's gotta
could
be.
we
There will
we
be.
could go
Oh,
live,
of course there is.
and I'll go
course
live
there is.
from the Great White Show,
Oh,
Yeah.
and I'll just get up in front of the stage, and I'll just have Mitch over my shoulder, and I'll be like, and we could all laugh on the show.
Leo Safko, he's referring to when Zach Wilde was at the Van Halen rehearsals, and David Lee Roth told him to get the fuck off, get away from his stage. Fuck off my stage.
I remember that. I
Yeah.
remember seeing that. Yeah.
Yeah. When Zach was drunk and he tried to like go over, hey man, what's up? Fuck off my stage.
Man.
Spotlight asshole.
Yeah. No, he didn't. Mitch never interviewed with Van Halen and never got the job. I mean, he hung out with Van Halen, that's fact, but he never got the job. Eddie Van
Yeah.
Halen is actually, there's
they-
audio of them saying he didn't get the
They
job.
gave him a look. How about that?
Yep.
They gave
Yep.
him a look.
But he never
Just
got
like
the
they
job.
gave 2 or 3 other people.
Yep.
And
He didn't get
nothing
the
happened.
job. He never got the job. Not once, not
Nothing
ever.
happened.
Nobody
He
can
didn't turn
verify
it down, by the way. The way he says he didn't turn it down. They just
Nope.
never called.
They never called. He never got it.
No
All right.
callback. No callback.
The
Yeah.
only person that can confirm or refute the story is dead. And the other people, anybody else associated with the story either has no comment or wasn't there. So if half the band doesn't acknowledge the experience, it didn't happen.
Yeah. I mean, maybe Alex knows, but Alex won't say anything about anything. So
Yeah,
never
Alex
hear.
doesn't. Alex is
Alex doesn't talk.
persona non grata.
Always a skip.
And there's really no reason for any of those guys to acknowledge the Mitch Malloy thing, right?
Oh, no,
It's like-
again, there's literally a quote that quote from Eddie Van Halen in the Matt Pinfield interview where he fucking calls him a hood ornament.
Mhm.
He said, "Well, what we were looking for was another blonde-haired hood ornament." He said, "We
Ouch.
tried out another guy, and it maybe it could have worked, but I wanted somebody who writes music." So, never got it.
Yeah.
That's up. But Keith Campbell, Al said no comment once. That's all he has to do is say no comment. And that means no comment. No comment means if there was anything to say, he would.
Yeah, and again, it's pointless for them.
And Al knows exactly how to do it. He won't give it any oxygen. That's what he won't do. He's very smart.
No, don't give it any time. Yeah.
And look, we know people that were close to that situation at the time, and they would have known. Look, shit leaked out of 5150 constantly. Constantly, we knew what was going on. We knew Dave was up there in the 90s. We knew that he was up there again in the early 2000s. Don't you think somebody would have been able to say, "Hey, Mitch Malloy's the new singer for Van Halen"? Look, the fact that everybody knows that Miles Kennedy was going to sing for Led Zeppelin is the exact same situation. You can't keep a secret in the music industry, except for Neil Peart's brain cancer. Nobody fucking knew that was coming.
That's true. All right, we ready to wrap up, boys?
Yes. All right. Well, it's all me, I guess. So, thank you, everyone. Spotlight. All right. Well, everyone, have a great week. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy holidays.
Really, Johnny?
Those are the channel members over there. Lots of them. Johnny Beane TV. Thank you. Johnny Beane thanks you. I'll speak.
Love you all. Kisses.
Kisses, hugs,
smooches,
licks, and yeah. Don't forget to watch the String Change tomorrow night. Tuesday night. Tuesday night.
Speaking
80s metal. Is Mancuda coming back? Can't wait. Talking guitars with
Dane Zimmerman.
Dane Zimmerman,
Dane
Johnny
Zimmerman
Beane.
and
The
John
new host,
Mancuda.
Dane Zimmerman, with
Dane Zimmerman, yeah.
And special guests. And don't forget Metal Wednesdays. You just missed it last week. And
that's right.
And talking Van Halen on every Friday night. And of course, Straturday night with all of us, some of us, most of us, none of us. And there's the Bean Bunch.
I'd like to congratulate What's Up Guys for a completely failed attempt to troll this show.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
nice
job,
try.
Man.
Yeah, hey. Good job.
Rocky Dennis. Good stuff.
Congrats, son.
Well played.
What's he saying? I can't even read.
We'll see you next week there, bud.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly, Black Salami. Good stuff.
Yeah, we can talk more about it.
So have a great week, everyone. Bye.
So the way you play this song, it's like that on this Acoustasonic guitar. What's up, everybody? How do you like this?